me the finger there for a minute. Hi, everybody. Welcome to East Wilkes High School, the site of the second round of the 1AA playoffs here in North Carolina. Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Ayers along with Steve Moon and the whole Maroon Devil crowd here, Toby and Sharon Burrell. And there's another fellow here named Mr. Brown on the camera. I'm not sure who he is, but he's here representing Swain County High School. But seriously, we're glad to be here on a Friday night, aren't we, Steve? As we look out there at this field, it's got some red, it's got some white, but it's got a lot of maroon and white out there warming up, getting ready tonight.
Yeah, we're looking good. We're ready for some action here tonight. We might have our hands full. We're going up against an East Wilkes team that is undefeated on the year, 12-0, coming here as the number one seed in this bracket. But we're ready for them, and I think we'll give them all they want from the Maroon Devils tonight.
No question about it, Steve, as our Maroon Devils and the East Wilkes Cardinals have met 4 times through the years, all 4 in the playoffs, obviously, as our Maroon Devils have taken all 4 of these playoff games. 3 of the 4 have been first-round playoff games, with the 1990 contest being in the second round. Now, most recently, we played East Wilkes just 2 years ago as we took a 56-13 first-round win. But now, interestingly enough, this will be the first time in school history here at East Wilkes that East has hosted a second-round playoff game, and the first time they've been the overall number 1 seed. So, Steve, I guess it goes without saying, this is the best team we've ever played at East Wilkes High School.
To me, that says they're not used to winning, and we are.
And no doubt about it, East Wilkes 12-0. They advanced by beating number 16 seed South Robeson 48-14 as came on Bryan and Andrew Nance combined for 160 yards and 4 touchdowns on the ground. Of course, our Maroon Devils 8-4, advanced with a pretty easy win, as you saw last Friday, a 41-20 win over Starmount, the number 9 seed, as a big game for Derek Fortner and Jordan Cody last week, Steve.
Yeah, they really came to play last week, and I hope they did again here tonight. I'm sure they did. But this East Wilkes team played Starmount. They're in the same conference. They played them, I think, in week 9, and East Wilkes beat them 28-21. So that was a close game, whereas we played Starmount, and it was not close. If you saw last week, we had them 28-0 in the second quarter, and it could have been a lot worse than that.
It really was. And last week, as we mentioned, Derek Fortner had 4 touchdowns along with his 147 yards rushing. Jordan Cody had 2 touchdown receptions, and with 5 receptions last week. Jordan now has exactly 100 receptions for his career. And, Steve, that's pretty rare company. The only third player to reach that milestone, joining Matthew Manley, who has 136, and Benji Schuler,
wow,
who has 103. So that's pretty good company, isn't it?
That's really good company. I'm telling you, those were 2 outstanding high school football players, and still are in college as well. But that's great company.
And talking about Jordan Cody, he only needs 4 pass receptions, and I think he'll get those here tonight to pass our good buddy Benji Schuler. He only needs 1 yard to reach 1,800 yards for his career, which is the second most in school history behind Matthew Manley's 2,589 yards. And as you're right, Matthew Manley just finished up, I believe it's his junior season over at Mars Hill. He had a great year this year and is looking forward to a great year next year. Now, Jordan Cody is also third all-time in touchdown receptions with 21, once again trailing Matthew Manley with 37, and Greg Tisho. Remember Greg, who had 25 TDs.
Tisho went to Tennessee. Is he still over there?
Not to my knowledge. I think right now he's kind of deciding where he's gonna go with his future. But what an athlete he was,
and a fine young man. I wish him the best.
He really is. Talking about some of our other standout players, Ross Ensley became only the 3rd player since 1998 to go over 300 tackles for his career, as Ross now has 304. He's only trailing Casey Clark, who had 435 tackles. That's just unbelievable. And Aaron Smiley with 323. And worth noting that this stat does not include anyone prior to 1998, which leaves out some really, really good football players, as we know, Steve. And our apologies to those players that would love to have in this stat category. But some really, really good players on this year's Maroon Devil football team.
Outstanding players. And we got a good chance. We might have a home game next week. Is that right?
I doubt it. Looking at some of the playoff brackets, as a matter of fact, let me dig my playoff bracket out of all the stuff I've got here, and I've got so much stuff I can't even spread it all out here. But I know, looking at the playoff bracket here, Steve, there is a chance. Actually, you're right.
If Mount Airy wins tonight,
if Mount Airy beats Mitchell, then we would be at home. I would assume Mitchell's a pretty heavy favorite, but hey, Mount Airy's no pushover either. They have some good football players up there too.
I think they're 12, and Mitchell maybe is a 4. Is that right?
You're right. Mitchell's the number 4 seed. Mount Airy's the number 12 seed. And I'll be honest, I don't ever want to go back to Mount Airy. That's all I
don't either.
That's all I can say about that. Maybe to visit during the daytime when it's 80 degrees, but never in football season. But East Wilkes, the number 1 seed. We're a number 8 seed. Now over in the other part of the West bracket, I think might be the best football team in the Western bracket, and that's West Montgomery. They are a dynamite football team. They're ranked number 1 in the state, won a AP poll. They're playing Walkertown tonight. And East Surrey, a very good football team, the number 3 seed, playing number 6 seed East Montgomery tonight. So a lot of good football teams still playing, Steve.
Oh, yeah. Long way to go yet for the state championship.
And you said it. So a lot of good football. Fans, stay tuned. We're going to take a break down the line, and we'll be back in just 2 minutes. So keep it right here as we'll return on the Maroon Devils Network.
In a time of constant budget cuts and increased demand for services and resources, school systems across the state, including our own, are faced with financial challenges. This situation has forced schools to make tough decisions and even tougher cuts. In some instances, forcing us to make cuts that fall under the proverbial robbing Peter to pay Paul. In other words, we are taking funds from one program in order to allow another to survive. When it comes to the global education that our students are entitled to receive here in Swain County schools, we refuse to make those kinds of decisions. That is why, in order to meet these ever-changing challenges and uncertainties, we are turning to our most valued resource, you, the proud and unwavering members of the Maroon Nation. We hope this request finds you in a place in your life where you can lend much-needed support to Swain County schools by making a donation to the Maroon Strong Fund. With your help, it is our goal to establish the Maroon Strong Fund, which will be used year after year to help fund programs that are essential for the students of Swain County. Programs such as STEM education and our one-to-one computer initiative will get a much-needed boost from folks just like you, who are willing and able to help us at this crucial time in public education. Thank you for being a part of the Maroon Nation and continuing to show our students exactly what being Maroon Strong is all about. Our pledge to you is that we at Swain County Schools will continue seeking new and bold ways to continue giving our best and then some.
Fans, welcome back live here on a Friday night at East Wilkes High School. A lot of Maroon Devil fans are here tonight. East Wilkes homestand is jam-packed. As we mentioned a moment ago, this is the first time in school history they've ever hosted a second-round playoff game. So, again, congratulations on a great season for East Wilkes High School. Earlier this week, our Toby Burrell had a chance to sit down with one Jeff Marr, our offensive coordinator, and talk Maroon Devil football. So let's listen in to Toby and Coach Jeff Marr.
And now, the Maroon Strong pregame show with Tori Treadway and Toby Burrell.
Hello again, everyone. Toby Burrell here with you on the Maroon Devils Network, and we're talking this morning with offensive coordinator Jeff Marr. And Coach, as we speak here today, you guys are getting ready to head to East Wilkes, but just a moment, let's talk a little bit about your offensive performance against Starmount. You spread the ball out a little bit more than you had been the weeks before. Was that a conscious decision you guys had going in? Did you see something with Starmount? And, what can we look for tonight?
Well, it was something we saw on game tape. Obviously, our game plan was, like it had been the last few weeks, to line up in our heavy sets and really try to mash them right off the bat. they put a few more people in the box than we were anticipating. So a lot of times early in games, I like to get in a lot of different sets to try to feel our way through, see what's going to be good, what's not. And the more we kind of got spread out, the more they were willing to go with us. And it really opened up our veer lanes and our passing game as well. So once it started clicking and working, we got in a rhythm, and it was just, hey, let's stay with this.
Well, I tell you what, a great performance. I'm going to give you just a minute to talk about this guy because I know he's been unsung for you all season long, but a great performance for Derek Fortner. And how big was it to have Derek run that hard and that strong Friday night?
Oh, my gosh, Derek is such a good running back. I kind of compared Derek back to Austin Schuler, and I always say Austin is the best veer back probably I've ever coached, knowing exactly where to hit it every time. Derek is the same way. He finds the exact point where he has to hit it. And he runs like crazy, man. He just runs so hard. He's so smart. He's a hard worker, and I love the success that Derek's had this year.
Well, it was a big night for him, and I know from our standpoint, it's probably the first night he's been healthy in a while in terms of being able to do that. That's something Derek's been capable of all year long, but to be quite honest with you, he's not been healthy all season long. And a solid performance from Dylan Smith as well.
Oh, gosh, Dylan's done a great job for us this year. That makes, I think, the third time where it's just like next man up mentality. We had some guys injured, some guys go out. I look at Dylan, I told him first of the week, I said, I have no problem putting you in here. I have 100% confidence in what you're going to do. And he went out there, and I think he had 15 carries for about 60 yards and did exactly what we asked him to do.
Well, and I think the biggest question the Maroon Nation probably would like to follow up with on some of this stuff is how comfortable is Brody Bowman becoming in your offense?
Every week he gets more and more comfortable. Again, I guess I'm throwing out comparisons today. I compare Brody at this point to Scotty McMahon. They're similar in stature. They're similar in the fact that Brody never gets really high, never gets really low. He's even keeled, and I love that in a quarterback. And he's just really adapted to what we're doing. Our offensive linemen have kind of taken him under the wing. He's starting to check off now at the line of scrimmage some. So, yeah, each and every practice, Brody's just getting better and better.
And, you know, I think we'd be remiss if we didn't hit a little bit on this as well. The passing game, my colleague Steve Moon termed it in the play-by-play last week as being effective. And I thought that was a very good word to describe the passing game and the ability to get the ball in Jordan Cody's hands. How big is that?
Oh, gosh, it's huge. I mean, Jordan is our playmaker. He's the one that you want to get it in his hands any way you can. And we're just not a team where we're going to line up. If we throw the ball 15 or 20 times tonight, it's not going to be a good thing. But we've got to hit that about 8 to 10 mark, and we've got to have about a 70% completion percentage. And, I mean, just like the other night, we got a ball in Jordan's hands 3 yards past the line of scrimmage, and he took it about 25. So that's what we're looking for.
Well, and those were big plays in that first quarter. Jordan Cody, 2 touchdown passes from Brody Bowman in that first quarter. And I think the start of the football game, and I want to get your thoughts on that, and that opening drive really were key to the Maroon Devils' success last Friday.
Oh, gosh, yeah. I mean, anytime we go into a game, it's our goal to take that first drive, really establish ourselves physically first and foremost, but to put together a long drive and capitalize. I mean, we've had some good drives this year where we've not put it in the end zone. So that's been a more focus of ours as the years went on. But Coach B will be the first to tell you, too, our best defense is our offense. And we put together 10, 15-play drives. That's who we are, and that's what we want to be, and it's effective.
Well, tonight we'll see a very talented East Wilkes team who happens to come into this as the #1 seed. A couple of factors I wanted to touch on with you with that. Number one, it's the first time they've hosted a playoff game in the second round in their school history. Given that and given the Maroon Devils' past history in the playoffs as the state's winningest football team in the playoffs, how big of an advantage is that for you?
We think it's a huge advantage, and I don't want to sound just arrogant or anything like that, but we feel like we've been here and done that. We feel like with this being their first home game, we feel like it being there and them the #1 seed, the pressure's on them. We've told our kids all week, hey, guys, there's no pressure on us. Go up there, lace them up, tighten the chin strap tight, do what we do, and everything will be okay.
Well, and looking at our notes for tonight's game, this East Wilkes team features a 3-4 defense. Of course, that's something you've seen a lot over the years. But what do their personnel groupings mean for our Maroon Devil offense? And honestly, what can our fans look for tonight out of the offense?
Gosh, they're really a unique team. Really in today's defenses, a lot of teams don't set in the same defense over and over. They're going to be in a 3-down lineman, 4 umbrella linebacker package all night. It don't matter if we spread tonight. Interested to see what they do when we go our big packages, but they're going to sit right there. We feel like we know where they are, but that's also a good thing with our offense. It really doesn't matter what front you get in. our blocking schemes. We can veer block and we can do what we like to do. They're extremely well coached. They play their techniques really well. They have a really good nose guard. He'll be somebody to look for tonight. He's number 75, good, big, athletic kid. They're gonna propose us some challenges, but we feel good about our game plan. We've had probably 3 of the best practices we've had all year this week, so we hope that translates into tonight.
Okay, Coach, well, we wish you the best of luck tonight, and the Maroon Nation will be traveling along. And I tell you what, and I know you'll enjoy this, we actually rolled Tori Treadway, our Maroon Devils Network reporter, out of bed at about 5:15 this morning to come out and get her basketball practice in so she can interview Coach Neil Blankenship. And we're going to take a look at what her and Coach Blankenship talked about next on the Maroon Devils Network. In a time of constant budget cuts and increased demand for services and resources, school systems across the state, including our own, are faced with financial challenges. This situation has forced schools to make tough decisions and even tougher cuts, in some instances forcing us to make cuts that fall under the proverbial robbing Peter to pay Paul. In other words, we are taking funds from one program in order to allow another to survive. When it comes to the global education that our students are entitled to receive here in Swain County schools, we refuse to make those kinds of decisions. That is why, in order to meet these ever-changing challenges and uncertainties, we are turning to our most valued resource, you, the proud and unwavering members of the Maroon Nation. We hope this request finds you in a place in your life where you can lend much-needed support to Swain County schools by making a donation to the Maroon Strong Fund. With your help, it is our goal to establish the Maroon Strong Fund, which will be used year after year to help fund programs that are essential for the students of Swain County. Programs such as STEM education and our one-to-one computer initiative will get a much-needed boost from folks just like you, who are willing and able to help us at this crucial time in public education. Thank you for being a part of the Maroon Nation and continuing to show our students exactly what being Maroon Strong is all about. Our pledge to you is that we at Swain County Schools will continue seeking new and bold ways to continue giving our best and then some.
And now back to the Maroon Strong pregame show with Tori Treadway and Toby Burrell.
Welcome to the Maroon Devil Network. Tori Treadway here with Coach Neil Blankenship. Coach, there was a big win last week on Starmount. How does it feel to first round and they won easily?
Well, our kids, I thought, played real well, coming off a loss the last game of the regular season, so our kids could have went either direction there. Anytime you lose the last regular season game and it was for a conference championship, you don't know how your kids are going to respond. So I thought our kids responded real well and played real well against Starmount, and it was a great night at home, and it could have been our last one at home if things in the playoffs don't shake up differently. So it was a great win against Starmount, a good football team who'd put us out the year before. So some kids felt like they got a little bit of revenge factor on that part of it. But, I thought our kids did a great job of coming back offensively, moving the football, and doing what we do well is run the football. We also threw the ball a whole lot better than we'd had been. Brody just keeps getting better and better, and Jordan had a big game in receiving. And our D, I thought, played real well, except probably for 2 big plays, and one of them, though, was towards the end. So, I thought our D played real well.
All right, so now you're on to the second round, and you got a number 1 seat coming up, and there's a long travel ahead of us. What have you done to prepare for it?
Well, I always tell our football team, I love going on the road. I like taking our team on the road. I call it, taking the show on the road, and because, so many people know about Swain County football. And, I talked to a coach up there this week, and he talked about, there's not hardly any games up there this week. I don't think there's any around there. Mount Airy's playing at Mitchell, so there's nothing going on up there besides basketball. And he said, there'll be a lot of fans from other schools coming to watch y'all play. And, so, us taking the show on the road is what I tell our kids. And, we talk to our kids about travel, making it a business trip. As we head out, we'll do a walkthrough at Lorraine. We'll eat at Cracker Barrel, our pregame meal, and then we'll hit the road and get up there just like we normally do and get things going. But, I'm excited about playing a 1 seed. And our kids, and I hope they're up to the challenge too. And, East Wilkes is probably, this is their second home game in the playoffs, and it's their only time in school history they've had a second-round game at home. So, this is first for them too. So, I told the kids the pressure's on them on that part. They're the 1 seed, we're the 8. So we're real excited about the opportunity.
Good. And how does the fan support from the Maroon Devil Nation help support your team?
Well, the AD called actually yesterday, and he asked about a fan bus. And I said we weren't going to bring a fan bus. He said, but now they will travel. And I said, yeah, our fans will travel. We'll have a big crowd there. And I know they've been having big crowds. He told me this is the best year they'd had that there. The fans are real excited about their team, what they're doing. So I expect a big environment up there. And our fans always travel well and are always loud on the road. So, I look forward to that and love that part of it.
Tori Treadway signing off from the Maroon Devil Network. Now back to Gary.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Thanks a lot, Tori. Welcome back to East Wilkes High School here on a really nice Friday night. No rain, no precipitation. Steve Moon, we have really a good playing conditions here. We can see the Bermuda grass out here has already turned brown, but hey, that's the way it is in November when you're playing high school football. But it's always good to see those features and listen to those folks, Coach Blankenship and Tori, and of course Toby Burrell talking with Jeff Marr. And I know there's a lot of excitement about this playoff game because we feel like we're the underdog coming in. But, Steve, we really have the tradition. We expect to be in the second round of the playoffs. We expect to be playing on Thanksgiving weekend. So our guys are used to this, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, we're definitely used to this kind of weather. I mean, it's a little nippy, but that's fine. I mean, it's sweater weather, I guess. You can't be out here with your T-shirts and your Bermuda shorts on. You'll freeze to death. But we come prepared, and we're ready to play some football, and I look forward to it. I'm very excited.
Fans, right now we're going to listen as we hear our national anthem here at East Wilkes.
Was so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Garcia. Good job, Jasmine.
And our national anthem live here at East Wilkes High School here tonight, Steve. An outstanding rendition. And looking around the stadium, this place is packed. Both sides, the seats are full, and we have a lot of folks on the fence, as is kind of a Maroon Devil tradition. So the fans are cranked up and ready, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. I talked to a lot of people today, and tonight after I got over here, I mean, our fans are really excited. They're showing up in droves, and they always do. We travel very well. Our fan base is outstanding. And we're looking forward to a good football game here tonight.
Well, you said it. East Wilkes has come a long way since last year when they were 3-8 overall, 2-5 in conference play. But they have 9 offensive starters back, 8 defensive starters back, and they've come a long way since last year. And if you look at the size of the two schools, eerily close. Our Maroon Devils, 573 students in the ADM numbers, and East Wilkes, 561 students. So very, very close in student population. And I think East Wilkes is trying to start a tradition that we've had for many, many years at Swain County High School.
That does not come easy. I mean, that's something that you earn. It takes years and years to build that up, and I'm so proud of our program and our young men that have formed the nucleus of the Swain County Maroon Devil Booster Club, and the football teams and the coaching staff are just fine people, and Really proud of them. Proud to be a native of Swain County.
Hey, you said it now. Of course, if our Maroon Devils win tonight, we're going to play the winner of number 4 seed Mitchell and number 12 seed Mount Airy. Mitchell, of course, ranked in the last regular season Associated Press poll, number 7 in the state. Of course, this group here from East Wilkes, the Cardinals, ranked number 6 in the 1A Associated Press poll last week of the regular season. So an outstanding football team. But the bracket is loaded with outstanding football teams that are ranked. People like East Surrey, like East Montgomery. West Montgomery's playing Walkertown tonight. Over on the east side of the bracket, one of the top teams in the state, Wallace Rose Hill, number 2 in the last poll. James Keenan, outstanding football team. Tarboro. So a lot of great football teams are still playing, Steve. But, hey, that's the way it should be. The weak sisters, they've been eliminated, and now it's time for the good teams to throw down and play some football, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, you know, a lot of those teams you name, they ring bells. I mean, we played them before. I mean, a lot of them, and we look forward to playing them again. This is just the second round, and we've got a long way to go. You
said it. As I said before, though, I hope we never have to go back to Mount Airy High School to play high school football, because that's just not a whole lot of fun place to play. But anyway.
They're not very receptive to visitors up there.
They really aren't. Steve, it's been a tough week, and I would be remiss if I didn't say a word. I know you were there as well, as we said our goodbyes to Hall of Fame member Denny Rochester early in the week, who passed away last week at the age of 54. One of the greatest players to ever put on a Swain High jersey. Went on to play football at Georgia Tech. Graduated as a Yellow Jacket back in 1984. And I've got to say, Denny is one of the best players I've ever seen come through Swain County High School.
No doubt, he certainly was. Unfortunately, he suffered a knee injury when he got to Georgia Tech, and he didn't get to fulfill his potential as a college player and possibly even further as a professional football player. He had the ability. He had the talent. We've seen that with Heath Schuler, and I mean, it's just a shame, but he was a fine person, and I really enjoyed knowing him, and we'll miss him.
Oh, no question, and very deserving to be in the Swain High Athletic Hall of Fame. Was a guy that a lot of folks knew as Big D. We're talking about Denny Rochester, one of our great athletes. Now it's time, as we can see, of course, if you're listening, we can't video live tonight because of North Carolina High School Athletic Association regulations, but we are bringing you the audio live tonight. And as we speak, the captains are going out to midfield for the coin toss, and I tell you what, Steve, they have some large lads going out there as part of their captains, don't they?
You know, we wait till we got down here to eat. We couldn't find any place to eat down here in Rhonda, North Carolina, but those young men have been eating somewhere. I'm telling you what, they've enjoyed some home cooking, I'm sure. They're big.
No doubt. Quincy Lineberger, number 75, is 5'8", 260 pounds. Number 76, all-conference returning player Justin Combs is 6'1", 242. So I swear they look bigger than that out there on the field.
Don't they?
But you're right. We actually stopped down in Statesville and ate because you're right. Once you hit 77 North, there aren't a whole lot of places to eat.
I'd eat at the concession stand.
So, but talking about some of the all-star players here for East Wilkes High School, they have some really solid skill players. Andrew Nance, 1,055 yards rushing and 14 touchdowns. Kamon Bryan, 1,233 yards, 13 touchdowns rushing. They have an outstanding quarterback. So, skill people they are blessed with here, Steve, at East Wilkes High School.
They do definitely have some really good skill people. The key to the game probably will be who controls the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think you're right. If they control the line of scrimmage with the skill people they have, we're going to have a long night. But I would be really surprised if we don't have our way at the line of scrimmage, and I think that's going to really play into our hands. If we can control the line of scrimmage, if we can go on those time-consuming drives and keep the football away from their big play people, I think we have a really good shot at this football game. But if they dominate the line of scrimmage with the speed and their skill people, it won't be a whole lot of fun.
We got a good line, offense and defense, and plus we also got some pretty good skill people. I'm telling you what, you look at them, Jordan Cody, I mean, we got some really good skill people. We match up well with them.
Oh, no doubt about it. Brody Bowman has come on to be an outstanding quarterback. Of course, Derek Fortner, I think, is running with authority right now. Keyshawn Beener is healthy and ready to play tonight. And as you mentioned, we got two of the better wideouts, I think, around. If we can get the football to people like Jordan Cody and Angel Bowers, they can, with their speed and just the way they can run with the football, they can make some really good things happen as we see our Maroon Devils run onto the field at East Wilkes here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be wearing solid white with maroon numbers, and a big contrast, East Wilkes, the Cardinals, are going to be in solid red with white numbers. So, Steve, it's going to be easy to tell who is who out there tonight.
I'm glad.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
They warmed up with some black jerseys with red numbers on them, and it was really hard to distinguish what the numbers were.
Oh, no question about it. And we're ready to go as the East Wilkes Cardinals will be moving to our right. Our Maroon Devils are going to be to our left. So the Maroon Devils will be going left to right. East Wilkes will be going right to left. And East Wilkes will be returning the opening kickoff to get things underway. And, Steve, as we've said before, it seems like the first few minutes of the first quarter and the first few minutes of the third quarter really have a lot to say about a football game.
As far as momentum goes, that's where you build it up and that's where you sustain it, and that's a lot of times that's who determines who wins and loses the football game.
Oh, no question. Momentum is such a huge thing, and we're talking about some outstanding players out here on both sides of the ball that we're going to be talking about and looking at and watching throughout the game here tonight. Of course, we're going to be on defense. Our defense led by Ross Inslee with 117 tackles. Isaiah Bradley with 86 tackles. Johnny Woodard has 72. Jordan Cody has 59. Caleb Woodard 53 tackles. They're our leaders on defense. And here we go, just rocking and rolling as we kick it off. And it's going to be short, taken at the 29-yard line on a fair catch. And, Steve, I still don't understand that.
Nobody was within 15 yards of that young man, and he stuck that arm up and took a fair catch. Of course, he wasn't prepared, I don't think, maybe to run it back.
But, you know, we see that a lot.
The flag come out.
Yeah, we're offside. We're going to have to kick it again. And that is one thing we can't afford to do. I think when you get to a certain level in the playoffs, you just can't have a whole lot of penalties because everybody's good.
That's right. And that's something you have to overcome. Sometimes it's hard, makes it harder.
That's it. We have to back up 5, which is going to mean better field position potentially for the Cardinals of East Wilkes. And here we go as Cooper Reinhardt is going to be kicking it off again. And it's going to be
another penalty flag.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to have to back up 5 more yards.
Somebody must be lining up offsides or something.
And we haven't seen this a whole lot. I hope the officials are seeing maybe something that we don't see up here in the press box. But now they're going to go ahead and spot it at the 35-yard line. East Wilkes will take over 1st and 10, so we don't have to re-kick, which may be a good thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a good thing because we couldn't afford to keep backing up.
That's right. You don't want to keep backing up. Now it's time to set the tone here, Steve, on the defensive side of the ball. Our Maroon Devils and our guys up front got to get it going on this line of scrimmage now as East Wilkes will come out with a 1st down and 10, again, at the 35-yard line. East Wilkes is going to have one man in motion. They're going to go running over the right side now, running into a bunch of maroon and white jerseys.
Johnny Woodard.
That's what we want to do, Steve, and that's control the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, and we did that one. We stopped him dead on that one.
Good job up front by the Maroon Devils. One of those leading the charge was Isaiah Bradley. Also in there was Big 72, and that, of course, is Craig Cutshaw. Saw his dad, Rick, on the way up down at Chick-fil-A.
He's a mess, isn't he?
They're good people.
Oh, yeah.
They're good folks. Wayne was down there, 2nd down, and still almost 10 now for the Cardinals. Got a man in motion to the left side. Here they come, sweeping it out to the left side. They cut back inside.
Got him for a loss.
Another good tackle over there. This was Andrew Nance. He is
Caleb Woodard and Ross Inslee on the stop for Swain County.
Nance is the small guy in the backfield at 5'10", 153 pounds. But he gained about 3. We'll call it 3rd down.
Lost about 3.
And still about 8 to go. 3rd down and about 8 from the 37-yard line. Got an official timeout on the field for some reason. Let's see, the head referee comes over here to the East Wilkes side of the field to talk to their coach about something over here.
Big third down play coming up. It will be big if Swain can stop them 3 and out on the first possession.
That would be big, no question. And our defense so far has set the tone on the first 2 plays, giving up 2 yards in 2 plays. The clock will now roll. 3rd down and 8. Cardinals look to the sideline, and they bring in the play from the sideline over there. And let's see what they come out with. They split 1 man wide to the left, 1 man up top on the right side. That's going to be Jared Wood. And 3 men in the backfield behind the quarterback. Got a man in motion. Quarterback drops to throw, fires right side. It's going to be incomplete. Not even close. He tried to get it to Nance. 4th down and 8. They'll have to punt, Steve.
Good deal. I think that's Caleb Woodard on the defense over there for Swain County.
Outstanding job shutting East Wilkes down on the first series. Is now the always dangerous Jordan Cody will drop back for the Maroon Devils to return the punt here on the first quarter of play. I'm still okay. Down there is the scoreboard way down in the left corner.
Oh, wow.
We'll try to keep you abreast of the time left, but we're just getting started. Good snap. Big
rush.
And
almost blocked it.
And
on the side of his foot.
Getting a piece of it. Johnny Woodard, I think, might have got just a piece of it at the 41-yard line. Our Maroon Devils will have it 1st and 10. But Johnny Woodard came through there like a man possessed.
What, a net gain of about, 3 or 4 yards on that punt?
Yeah, they had it at the 37. We're going to get it at the 41. So, yeah, 4-yard punt.
On the 41-yard line of East Wilkes.
So our Maroon Devils get the first big break of the ball game here. 1st down and 10 at the Cardinal 41-yard line. And Brody Bowman is going to see strong side right coming out. Everybody shifts to the right side. Brody is going to hand off to the right side. And we run to the right side to the 36, about 37-yard line is Derek Fortner with a good gain on 1st down.
Our Derek Fortner was finally healthy. 100% ready to go for the first time actually this year.
I tell you, we have a lot of guys who are hurt. One of those is Craig Cutshaw. Craig Cutshaw has some real injuries he's trying to play with, but he's out there playing hard tonight.
Derek's played through all the injuries, but this is the first time this year he's been pain-free.
Here we go. Same shift to the right side. On 2nd down, we run to the left side. Here's Brody, pitches it out down the left side. Good run over there again by Derek Fortner, and it looks like a 1st down.
It does look like it. Good running. Derek was able to get to the outside and turn the corner upfield, and pretty good gain. 1st and 10, Swain County.
And the change will move down to the 28-yard line. 1st down and 10. We still have 10.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Maroon Devils starting to knock on the door now. Our first possession.
Put this ball in the end zone, it'd really be making a statement.
And we go straight
Derek
ahead.
Fortner again, good game.
Derek Fortner with a good run down to about the 21, 22-yard line, Steve. And I tell you, our offensive line is setting a good tone here early with the line of scrimmage.
Gained about 7, 2nd and 3.
So now 2nd down at about 3 from the 21-yard line. Maroon Devils taking our time against the red-clad East Wilkes Cardinals. Again, strong side to the right. Derek Fortner in the backfield. Now we got a penalty flag. And it's going to be a sideline warning, looks like.
Wow, that's unusual.
So it's only a warning. No yardage will be assessed. So, but there is a warning. Now checking out of the lineup momentarily is Craig Cutshaw. I know he's not 100% at all.
He's tough, folks.
He's a tough kid, boy, just like his dad, Rick.
Just like his mom. Huh?
Yeah. 2nd down. This time, the Maroon Devils come running to the right side, and Derek Fortner runs into traffic. Didn't get a whole lot, Steve. Maybe a yard.
Yeah, maybe.
Gonna spot it at the
2 yards short of a 1st down. 3rd and 2.
Just inside the 20-yard line. 3rd down and a couple now. On the clock, we have 9 minutes to play. First quarter, no score, but the Maroon Devils now inside the red zone. 3rd down and 2. Fortner and Smith in the backfield behind Brody Bowman. Brody is going to run the option, and he is stacked up at the line of scrimmage. He had no chance to pitch or anything, Steve. They were all over Brody.
They were all over him. They read that very well, and they stopped it.
Coming in.
4th down.
That's Chase Vernon, their 6'1", 185-pound outside linebacker on the stop. 4th down now. We lost about a yard. We'll say 4th down and 3. and we're going for it.
We're going for it. We're in 4-down territory on the 20-yard line of East Wilkes.
You said it, so here we go. Big 4th down. Can we convert and keep the drive alive? Again, split backs, Derek and Dylan in the backfield. And it's going to be Derek on the right side. He's got the first down. Inside the 15 goes Derek Fortner with a big run.
Down to about the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Swain County.
Move the chains, boys. 1st down and 10. That was a huge conversion on 4th down. So now, just inside the 14-yard line, first quarter of play. We have 8 minutes to go. In the first quarter, our first possession of the Maroon Devils, a patented, time-consuming, ground-oriented drive here in the first quarter. Brody Bowman hands off right side. It's going to be Derek again. He's in a lot of traffic there, Steve.
Maybe a yard, maybe 2. Not much.
A lot of red jerseys around.
They stacked him up.
Yes, they did. Leading the charge is going to be Christopher Dixon. They're all-conference defensive end. He's a big boy, 6'3", 205. They have some speed. They have some size.
2nd down about 8.
As we've said, they're not 12-0 for nothing. They're a pretty good football team.
Oh, yeah.
2nd down and 8 now, our Maroon Devils. Now, shifting to the left. This time the shift goes to the left side. Big Jake Moore over there along with Isaiah Bradley. And we run to that left side. This time it's Dylan Smith. And he is inside the 10. Let's see where the line of scrimmage is going to be, Steve. Looks like about the 8.5, maybe the 8-yard line.
3rd down and about 4, maybe 5.
3rd down and about 5. We need to get inside the 4 for a first down. We need about 8 yards for a touchdown. Let's see if we can get it done here. Split backs again behind Brody. This time Brody pitches to the right side, trying to turn the corner. Dylan Smith, touchdown. Maroon Devils, touchdown. It's in there.
Brody Bowman kept it himself, took it around the right side. He turned on the jets, and he was able to get outside and take it in the end zone. Touchdown, Swain County and Brody Bowman.
So good job over there as we get it in the end zone, and good timing on the toss because Brody took a hit before he flipped it out there, and a good job by the Maroon Devils on the offense now. It's coming on to kick the PAT. It's going to be Cooper Reiner. And now let's see if we can make it a 7-0 game. And as we know, everybody takes the extra points for granted. They are important. Good snap, good hold. The kick goes up. And the kick is good. So now we go to our first timeout here in the first quarter. 6:32 to play. Our Maroon Devils in the lead, 7-0. We'll be right back on the Maroon Devils Network. All right.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Fans, welcome back here tonight as we take the early lead over number 1 seed East Wilkes now as we prepare to kick it back to the Cardinals. And Cooper Reinhardt again kicks it high but short. It's going to be signal fair catch at the 27-yard line. So that's where East Wilkes will take over, Steve. But last time, our Maroon Devil defense set the tone and shut them down.
Absolutely. Do that again. Momentum is in our favor right now. That was Dylan Smith scored that last touchdown for Swain County. He took the pitch from Brody Bowman and the rest of the outside and in the end zone. Dylan Smith.
And Brody pulled the trigger just right on the last touchdown. He took a hit, tossed it out to Dylan. He got around the right side and into the end zone. Here we go. East Wilkes with the football. Got a man in motion to the left side. The handoff coming straight ahead. And they're into the secondary. Look out down the right side. East Wilkes is going to be a foot race down the right side of the field. Finally forced out of bounds over there is Kamon Bryan, who takes it all the way down inside the Maroon Devil 30-yard line.
But finally chased down I thought for a minute he might be gone, but he was finally chased down. We had an angle on him, able to push him out of bounds.
And that's what we were kind of talking about earlier, Steve, is the big play capability and the speed that East Wilkes has on this football team.
Down to Swain County's, 26-yard line, I think.
Yes, 26-yard line, 1st and 10. So now we have 6:21 to play here in the first quarter. East Wilkes again. Staggered backfield, man in motion to the right side. Quarterback fires, left side, got his man down the middle, and he's going to be catching it at the 15-yard line. Pass complete. Good play down there in the secondary by Jordan Cody and friends.
Jordan Cody and Caleb Woodard on the stop for Swain County.
So now East Wilkes all of a sudden on a drive of their own at our 15-yard line. That's a new 1st down and 10.
They're pretty quick, aren't they?
Yes, indeed. Good skill people. We've talked about that coming in. They have the skill and the speed. Got a man in motion again to the right side. Here they come running straight ahead again. And down inside the 10-yard line, East Wilkes running the football hard now with 5:45 to play in the first quarter.
That was a good gainer for East Wilkes.
Yes, it was. So now they have the football at the 10-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd down, Stephen. Looks like about from this angle, wow, they don't need a whole lot.
Not much. What a yard.
2nd down at about, from this, looks like maybe 4 or 5 from this angle. Kind of same set. This time the man in motion to the right side. They run to the right side, big hole, and into the end zone. Easy touchdown. And again, that's K'Mon Bryan. He's the big stud running back at 6'3", 225 pounds, and just like that, East Wilkes answers back.
They answered quickly.
And again, Bryan is a horse in the backfield, 6'3", 225. Now they're going to line up for the point after touchdown. On the kick is going to be Carlos Aquino, 5'5", 130-pound junior. And he boots it up, and the kick is good. And just like that, Steve, with 5:03 to play in this first quarter, we've got a tie game at 7-7.
Tied up.
Fans, stay with us. We'll be back on the Maroon Devils Network.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Thank you, Joe Holt. Welcome back, Joe. Down on the stands actually tonight, filming Steve Moon down there among the fans on the East Wilkes side of the field. So Joe is close to the action, if you will. Here we go. East Wilkes will kick it off. It's going to be taken at the 21-yard line. And here we come. Angel Bowers cuts back against the right side. He tries to hit the sideline at the 35, knocked out at the 37-yard line. So we'll have pretty good field position here.
Yeah, pretty good run back by Angel Bowers. He put a little misdirection, juked and jied, and got us in good field position.
I'll tell you what, anytime you get the football in the hands of Angel Bowers and Jordan Cody, they have the moves and the speed to take it a long way down the field. They're really good guys with the football in their hands. And they both go wide to the left side this time on 1st down and 10, as we're all tied at 7-7 here in the second round of the 1AA playoffs at East Wilkes High School. Here we come running to the right side. Derek Fortner has been the workhorse here tonight, Steve, and he carries out to the 42-yard line.
Good run by Derek Fortner on 1st down. Gained him about 5. 2nd down and about 5, maybe 6.
Yeah. And Steve, if we can do this all night long, we're going to have a good success rate tonight.
Absolutely. Controlling that line of scrimmage is very key.
You said it. Derek Fortner coming in 612 yards, rushing 10 touchdowns on the season, having a really, really good year. This time it's going to be Dylan Smith. Tries the left side for a couple of yards to the 44-yard line.
Dylan Smith maybe 2 yards. 3rd down and about 4 now for Swain County.
Third down and 4 coming up. We have 4:17 to play in the first quarter, a fast-moving first quarter. And, Steve, we've seen some big plays and some good physical football at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, hard hitting.
So just what a good second-round playoff game should be. The first ever in the history of East Wilkes High School. They've never hosted a second-round playoff game here at home. And I'll be honest, I hope we can really mess it up for them. Third down and 4. Brody Bowman rolling, has pressure, fires, got his man. There's Jordan Cody, first down into East Wilkes territory.
Across midfield, Jordan Cody, 1st and 10. Swain County on a completed pass from Brody Bowman.
Coming in hard was Jordan Knighton, their middle linebacker, who's 5'6", 200 pounds, but he was coming after our quarterback, wasn't he? He was in pursuit. He was after him.
Brody's pretty quick, though.
Brody has good feet and a good arm and a good head on his shoulders as well. And now we hand off to the right side again. It's going to be Derek Fortner.
Not much, maybe a yard or two.
He runs
right up
into
the
trouble.
middle. No gain. Maybe a yard.
And we found out before the game, Steve, that Trent Wright is now healthy and able to play. So it's good to hear that Trent is doing better.
I'm glad. I really am. This is Trent's senior year, and I hate to see him go out injured. It's good to see him back healthy.
It really is. You don't want to see guys get banged up. I know we've lost Chris Miller for the season, and of course we lost Brody Sitton to the season. Boy, our depth at running back has really taken a hit. Got a man in motion to the right side. Dylan Smith runs over there, and he has nowhere to go. They stack him up for a yard loss.
They made him head on, and he went down. Third down and about 9 now for Swain County. Big third down play coming up.
Chase Vernon coming up as he was coming all the way, the outside linebacker over there. And one thing we can see here at East Wilkes, Steve, they have plenty of speed.
Yeah, they're quick.
They get to you in a hurry. Third down and still long for the Maroon Devils. Cody wide to the left side, Bowers wide to the right side. Lining up right is Caleb Woodard. Brody throwing left side, timing pattern. Jordan Cody's over there.
Oh, he missed it.
Just too much on the far left side. And that was a timing pattern, but pretty good coverage, but just too much air under the ball.
Yeah, that's right. He wasn't quite able to run under it.
So we're going to be punting, Steve. Now, as you know, we've only had one punt tonight as East Wilkes had theirs partially blocked earlier. And we've got to be careful.
On the 49-yard line, Swain County is punting.
Jordan Cody will punt it back. We got to their 49 and stalled. Good snap, and we have a whistle. Got a flag coming in. And let's see who's going to be moving back. As the officials talk it over and they look to the press box, we're going to be moving back 5 for illegal procedure. So this is not going to kill us, but
don't help us either.
Doesn't help either, does it? Jordan Cody has the leg. Now back to return is going to be Andrew Nance. He's one of their leading ground gainers, and he is the speed man at 5'10", 153 pounds. He can fly. Jordan Cody. More of a line drive punt. They're going to let it bounce. Oh, good job.
Down to the 2.
Good job. All the way down to about the 7, between the 7 and 8 yard line, Steve. Nice job by the punt team.
Oh, yeah. Got a break that time on the bounce, and it rolled in at about the 7 yard line. 1st and 10, East Wilkes.
2:15 to play in the first quarter here. We're all tied at 7-7. We both scored. We both punted the football. So now, Steve, we're kind of like starting over. Let's see if we can pin them deep and flip this field and get the football back.
Got the field position in our favor right now.
That's it. Got to hold them. Again, flip the field, and we could get the ball back in really good shape. Here they come out in a similar formation, and moving to the left side. They run to the left side, but over there is good coverage.
Isaiah Bradley.
Clayton Catalster coming up with a good hit as well.
Clayton has really come on. He's played very, very well.
Good junior play over there by Clayton. Also over there was good coverage by Ross Inslee, but hey, we see Ross all night long, don't we?
All night long. He's sideline to sideline. He's really a player.
And
Trey Bradley also on that stop.
And I know Coach Blankenship was kind of concerned about our outside play. We can't let these guys get outside. That's when they burn you. Here they come. Misdirection handoff right up the middle. Here they come again. Out across the 25-yard line. It's going to be another first down. On the carry this time is going to be Andrew Nance. And coming up, Isaiah Bradley. Also is William Paul, number 10, on the stop.
And Ross Inslee.
And they get out of the hole, Steve, just across the 25. But a good hole right up the gut there for East Wilkes.
Well, now, I haven't seen it. I've been watching John.
So again, they come out. They line up. Man, they put him in motion to the left side, and they run straight ahead, but they don't get anywhere this time.
Well, that didn't work for him.
William Paul in there, also 61, Isaiah Bradley.
Oh, Isaiah Bradley's really come on and really become a good football player. Corbin Wildcat also.
Yep, Isaiah Bradley, our second leading tackler, 86 stops on the year. As we're winding down a little bit here in the first quarter, under a minute to play. Time for a couple more plays here before the first quarter comes to an end. And now let's see what they do as they line them up. Bryce Vestal right now running the show at quarterback for the Cardinals. And he's going to hand off to the right side. They cross the 30 to the 31-yard line. It's a pretty good run over there this time by Andrew Nance.
Once again, Corbin Wildcat on the stop.
It's going to bring up a third down, Steve, and they're going to need almost 5. And
Big
again,
third down play.
Yep, big third down play. Bryce Vestal, very capable. He's passed for 533 yards and 7 touchdowns, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So we go to a timeout with our score dead even. Swain 7, East Wilkes 7. We'll be back on the Maroon Devils Network.
In a time of constant budget cuts and increased demand for services and resources, school systems across the state, including our own, are faced with financial challenges. With your help, it is our goal to establish the Maroon Strong Fund, which will be used year after year to help fund programs that are essential for the students of Swain County. For more information or to give, just Google Maroon Strong Fund, click on the Google site, and follow the directions.
Emily Sparks, Samantha Walker, Caitlin Sparks, Caroline Huffman, Caitlin Bondurant, Danielle Cashin, Lakin Sparks, Captain Caitlin Gray, Captain Kayla Gentry, and Captain Hannah Norman. Coaches are Allie Sparks and Mitzi Sparks.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Thank you, Joe. Welcome back as we start the second quarter. Quarterback keeper to the left side. They cut back inside, out across the 35-yard line. Looks like we saw a penalty flag come flying in as the Maroon Devils stopped him, but not before they have the first down. But let's see if the flag will negate the first down carry by the quarterback. Holding offense.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to back him up.
That's a big one.
That's what we want to see.
That's a timely penalty right there. On a big third down play, East Wilkes made the yardage, but it's being brought back by a holding penalty.
So now they're going to move the football back inside, way back inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Big holding calls done. Now they're going to spot it at the 27. Looks like, well, wait a minute. Yeah, 27-yard line. From this angle, sometimes it's hard to tell, but now it's third down and still about 9. They have to get across the 36 for a first down. So a big play coming up here. That penalty really hurts the Cardinals, especially if we can hold them here.
Now we got to stop them. That's the key. We got to make that penalty count. We got to stop them. That's a big play right now.
Now we have, looks like a timeout call by the Cardinals of East Wilkes. We have a timeout as well. 11:25 to play in the second quarter. It's 7-7. Stay with us on the Maroon Devils Network.
I'll tell you what, if you want a hot cup of coffee or a cup of hot chocolate, all the hot drinks are over in the concession trailer near the main entrance. Down at the regular concession stand, pork tenderloin sandwiches are back tonight, along with chopped barbecue sandwiches and some of that hot and cheesy pizza. Nachos and cheese, maybe a little chili on that. French fries, cheese fries, soft pretzels. Do
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Cardinals had a timeout. They wanted to talk it over. Big third down and about 9 coming up now for the Cardinals. They need to convert to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back to throw. Has room to run. Fires it down the middle of the field. Got a man open, and he's got it at the 30-yard line. He threw it over our coverage, Steve. The receiver got behind our defensive backs, and just a good pass. Jordan Cody was back there along with 17, Trey Bradley, but the pass went over their head.
And 3 defenders there by Swain County, but he overthrew. He threw it all through their head. Complete pass for East Wilkes.
So a tough break for the Maroon Devils as again their receiver got behind our defensive backs now with a huge first down, and now they're at the Maroon Devil 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Got a man in motion. Here they come to the right side. Penalty flag, and I think they moved a little early.
Just a tad.
Yep. And the officials caught him. That'll bring up a 1st down and 15 now as they'll move it back to the 31-yard line. But so far, a wide open football game here, Steve. Kind of what we expected in the second round of the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Both teams got all they want.
So now it's a lot of it. It's a guessing game and a chess match and trying to figure out what the other guy's going to do next. What their next move is. They always like to bring a guy in motion. Here they go to the left side, but the quarterback spins and runs to the left side. He didn't fake out Jordan Cody with a big tackle.
Yeah, Jordan Cody stayed with him. He juked him a couple of times, but he stayed right with him, and he took him down. Might have lost a yard.
Bryce Vestal is their quarterback, 5'11", 170, only a sophomore. So we have 2 sophomore quarterbacks here tonight, our Brody Bowman and their Vestal. But some outstanding running backs on both sides of the field we're going to be watching here tonight.
2nd down and 15 now for East Wilkes.
At the 41, they've got to go all the way to the 15-yard line, basically, for a 1st down. Our Maroon Devils, bunch of guys up in the box now as they run to the left side. And they just kind of cram it down to the 25-yard line, Steve. Hard running on the play.
Gain about 5, looks like.
And this time on the carry came on Brian. He's their big running back at 6'3", 225. Gain of about 5.
3rd and 10.
So now here's the chess match. Do they throw? Do they try to run it wide? Here comes the play in from the sideline from Alec Anderson, who plays strong safety on defense. He calls the play to the quarterback, and there they go to the huddle. This time Anderson splits wide to the left side, wide to the right side. It's going to be Jared Wood. Got a man in motion again, and a penalty flag.
That's usually on the offense.
Oh, looks like they called a timeout.
Oh, you kidding me? After they snapped the ball, they called a timeout.
Yeah, apparently so. They called a timeout. We'll take a quick break as well, and we'll be back on the Maroon Devils Network.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Here we go, 3rd down and 10. The quarterback rolls to the right side for East Wilkes. He's in trouble, and he got to be sacked in the backfield by Johnny Woodard and Ross Ensley.
Run him down. I mean, both of them in hot pursuit, and they got him.
Good job. Also in there, big Craig Cutshaw. That's a loss on the play. Back out across a 30. They're going to spot it at the 32. That's going to bring up a 4th down and long here, Steve.
Probably even took them out of field goal range. 4th and very long.
I think you're right. 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Kind of 4-down territory as we have still 8.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter, tied at 7-7. So a huge play by the defensive line. Great penetration now. 4th down and 15.
Can't let up now, though.
You got it. Quarterback, straight drop. Has time. Now we're after him. Now he gets away again. Quarterback still running, still looking, and fires, and it's knocked down. Uh-oh. Now we've got a late flag coming in, Steve. We may see an interference call.
That's a bad call.
Angel Powers knocked the ball away. Looks like down there there were 2 defenders and 2 receivers in the area, and it is going to be personal foul. Personal foul against our Maroon Devils. And that's going to be close to an automatic first down for East Wilkes.
That's a 15-yard penalty, isn't it?
Yes. That could be an automatic first down. Let's see. They're telling Coach Neil Blankenship why the personal foul was called. The flag was thrown basically after the play was over.
Oh, yeah.
So again, as we saw the holding call against East Wilkes, this is a...
And that was on 4th down. Swain County would have possession of the ball.
Right. We would have the football.
Without the flag.
But this is a huge penalty. And it's going to be, I believe, a first down for the Cardinals.
They've not moved the change yet.
So let's see here, Steve. If we're lucky, the penalty might have come after the play, which means we actually might get the football.
That's right. That's what it would mean. I mean, we got possession, but we'll see.
So there's an official timeout on the field.
They got to discuss it.
They are discussing it. Going to be interesting if they say it was after the play and it's our football.
I don't think he's got the yardage for a first down anyway, does he?
It's our ball.
It is.
It's our football.
10, Swain County.
Wow, I was sweating some on that play.
Yeah,
Man,
that was big.
That was close to being a huge play. The good thing is we get the football back, even though it's 15 yards back downfield. The good thing is we have the football. Here we come running to the right side. Penalty flag comes flying in. It's probably going to be a block in the back or a holding call against the offense. But good run over there by Dylan Smith, Steve, but that penalty flag is going to wipe out about a 9-yard gain.
Holding on Swain County.
So again, that's going to wipe out a nice run.
Even further in the hole now.
Yeah, we're going to start over again. So now the ball is going to be spotted at just about the 8-yard line. And that's going to bring up first down and almost 17. Almost 17.
It'd be big if we could come out of this hole and get a first down.
That's it. Just got to keep our cool and execute. Twin receivers to the left side. We go running to the right side. Not a whole lot of room over there. East Wilkes stuffs it at the line of scrimmage.
They stuffed and no gain on the play, didn't look like.
Very little gain, if any.
Fortner carrying the ball.
So now they gave us the momentum because he was knocked backwards, but they say he was hit at the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up second down and still about 18. Same set, Twins out to the left side, single coverage out here on Cody and Bowers. Brody Bowman firing. Throws it out here, got a little screen action going to Jordan Cody. Tries to get loose, he can't get away, Steve. He stopped at the 5. That's actually a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, loss of 3 on that play. Jordan Cody had potential, but they were able to corral him in and dropped him for a short loss.
Just couldn't get a block out there to kind of give him a little daylight down the left sideline. So now the line of scrimmage is at the just outside the 5-yard line, and it's going to bring up third down.
And long, very long.
And long, about 20, 21 yards. This time, Jordan Cody wide right, Angel Bowers wide left. Kelly Booter's going to line up strong on the left side. Here we go. Third down and long. Got to be careful in the end zone. Brody Bowman right on the goal line. They're after him, and they sack him in the end zone. That's a safety.
That's a safety.
And Steve, we just said it. You got to be careful back there. And he didn't see the guy coming, I don't think, because he was coming from the left side.
No, they got him from behind, and he never saw him coming. He went down in the end zone. That's 2 points.
And also they get the football.
Yeah, we got to kick it to them from the 20-yard line.
So a tough break for the Maroon Devils again. Huge penetration on the play from the East Wilkes linebacker shooting in from the right side. And that's kind of the blind side for our quarterback coming in from his left.
Seemed like on that possession we just went constantly backward, and finally all the way back to the end zone for a safety.
So now East Wilkes will get the football back as they lead now 9-7, and we have 6:27 to play here in the second quarter on the road at East Wilkes. The number 1 seed in the West bracket, our Maroon Devils, the number 8 seed here in the West. But they call the blitz, Steve. Just a good call by East Wilkes to get that blitz coming in.
They lead Swain County now 9-7.
And getting ready to kick it over there is going to be Cooper Reiner. And he's going to put it on the tee.
Tell him to kick it deeper. Hit a guy on his outside eye, John.
So now the East Wilkes Cardinals all lining up somewhat short in anticipation of this kick from Cooper. And it's going to be kicked toward the right side. Fair catch
way downfield
at the 44-yard line. And East Wilkes will take over in very good field position here at their 44.
44, yeah. 1st and 10, East Wilkes.
So, Steve, our Maroon Devils now needing a stop on defense. East Wilkes trying to keep that momentum on their side of the field. So now coming on is their quarterback who's led the way here tonight. They have a couple of quarterbacks, number 10, Bryce Vestal, and also they have number 18, Chris Ward. Vestal has been playing so far here tonight, the 5'11", 170-pound sophomore. Got a man in motion again. Vestal keeps it, tosses to the right side, and a good open field tackle by Jordan Cody.
He pitched the ball to the back to the trailing man, and Jordan Cody was all over him, tackling for a loss.
Devin Couch was the running back on that play for East Wilkes, and he's the guy that seems to come in motion every time, number 3, but Jordan Cody saw it coming and nailed him for a loss. 2nd and 11 coming up now. So now coming back into the ball game with a play call from the sideline is going to be Joel Logan, their 6-foot wide receiver. He goes wide to the left side. Maroon Devils, 4 men up on the line of scrimmage. They run to the right side, and they don't get a whole lot. Just a couple of yards on the play, thanks to good line play by Johnny Woodard and Ross Ensley and Isaiah Bradley.
They stuffed him right at the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down and 10 play coming up now for East Wilkes.
Both teams we've seen so far in the first half here tonight, both teams are capable of throwing and running. I think both teams are pretty comfortable either way. Let's see if we can shut him down. Wide to the left side this time is going to be Andrew Nance. Twins to the left, 1 man to the right side. Quarterback rolls to the left side. Looking. Can't find anybody open. Now he gets a block in the backfield. The quarterback fires right side up for grabs, and it's going to be caught. I can't believe it. Wow, it's caught down at the 27-yard line. What a catch down there by 17, Jared Wood, who's a 6'1". The ball just got over the fingertips of Angel Bowers.
Just barely.
Just barely.
I thought for a minute Angel was going to leap and intercept it, but he wasn't quite able to reach it. Completed pass way downfield.
28-yard line, Steve, and that was so close, wasn't it?
That's on 3rd and long, too. That was big.
Big play. They've converted twice now on big 3rd and 4th down plays. 1st down and 10 now. East Wilkes, quarterback keeper right side. He plunges down to the 24-yard line. William Paul coming up on the stop.
Ross Ensley also in on that for Swain County.
So right now in the second quarter, 4:20 and counting. 9-7 East Wilkes lead. The only difference, a safety, 2 points.
But East Wilkes is driving the football. We need to stop them.
So now they run 1 to the left side, 1 to the right side. Quarterback under center. Right behind him in there is going to be came on Brian. He's one of their go-to guys. Brian gets the call. The big running back bangs straight ahead to about the 22. Got 2, maybe 3 yards. It's going to bring up third down and about 5.
Another big third down play coming up for East Wilkes.
So it seems like just when you got them stopped, Steve, they come out with a big pass play.
I know it.
But let's see if we can turn the tables here. Now inside the 25-yard line. Third down and 5. One man wide to the right side. That's going to be Jared Wood. He comes in closer to the tight end. And they're going to run to the right side. Quarterback keeps it, and boy, is he hit.
He got clobbered.
Good hit. Ross Ensley coming in there. Johnny Woodard putting the pads to him also.
And Isaiah Bradley, I think.
Good job at the 21-yard line.
They slobber knocked him.
That's fourth down, I believe. Fourth down and about 4 coming up now for the Cardinals.
So this is an even bigger play now.
Let's see if we can hold him again. Coming in with a sideline play is going to be Joel Logan. They run Logan to the left side. Over here to the right side is Jared Wood. Over here with him is Devin Couch. Quarterback drops. Looking back to the left side, has time, firing over the middle. It's in traffic, knocked up in the air. Oh, did somebody catch it? They caught it. I can't believe they caught it. I can't believe they caught it.
They batted it up in the air about 3 times, and on the third carom, the third ricochet, he caught it for a touchdown.
Unbelievable. I mean, 2 or 3 guys had a shot at it, but their number 25, Joel Logan, they say, caught it. According to the officials, right before the ball hit the ground. There's a lot of question about that. Wow. But, yeah, you're right, Steve. 2 or 3 guys, I think, got a hand on that ball. One of our defenders did. And the extra point is going to be up. And it's going to be no good. No good. They missed it. So now it's a 15-7 ball game. East Wilkes on the lead with 2:27 to play in the second quarter. We'll be right back on the Maroon Devils Network.
In a time of constant budget cuts and increased demand for services and resources, school systems across the state, including our own, are faced with financial challenges. With your help, it is our goal to establish the Maroon Strong Fund, which will be used year after year to help fund programs that are essential for the students of Swain County. For more information or to give, just Google Maroon Strong Fund, click on the Google site, and follow the directions.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Carlos Aquino is going to be kicking it off for the East Wilkes Cardinals. Going to take a hop, and we pick it up, and boy, we're nailed at the 31-yard line as Caleb Woodard looks like got the first hop, Steve, but he had nowhere to run.
Yeah, they hit him about the time he caught the football on the big first hop. Caleb Woodard was nailed.
Well, they had him pinned on the sideline. He couldn't get away.
First and 10 Swain County from their own 31-yard line.
But you know, Steve, that missed extra point is huge because now we can tie this game with a 6-point touchdown and 2-point conversion.
Kept us within 1 score.
Yes, it did. 15-7. Our Maroon Devils trying to answer back late in the second quarter. Just over 2 minutes to play now. As Brody Bowman lines him up in the split back veer as always. Handing off right side. It's going to be Dylan Smith, but boy, he has nowhere to go.
That didn't work.
Man, they are coming after us with a lot of folks in the box.
They were hot in the offensive backfield that time when Dylan Smith got the handoff. He was down.
A lot of guys up front. One of those leading the charge is Quincy Lineberger. He's not tall at 5'8", but he weighs 260 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Big number 75 in the middle of the line. He's hard to move out. So right now, second down and 11. Lost a yard. Twins out to the right side. Jordan and Angel. Split backs again behind Brody. Brody rolling to the right side. Here comes pressure. Fires. Got his man. Angel knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line. I think that's a late hit out of bounds.
He kept hitting him out of bounds.
Yep. You're supposed to let up when you go out of bounds, and I don't think they did. That should be a personal foul. That should be an automatic first down. There we go.
It is.
And that's the right call. When you go out of bounds, you got to let off.
And he didn't.
He didn't. So now, first down. And again, Steve, we've got to keep an eye on the clock. 1:40 to go. before
Brody and
halftime.
Bowman running the 2-minute offense.
That's it. Rocking and rolling now. Clock a big factor here. Now we have it at their 46-yard line. Again, Twins out to the right side. This time we get Briar Yachts out there. Got a man in the wing on the left side. And the handoff is going to be Caleb Woodard trying to throw it. He has pressure, and he's going to be sacked at the 45. Good play call, but we just didn't give Caleb Woodard time to throw that halfback pass, or tight end pass, if you want to call it that.
I don't think Jordan Cody broke in the clear like they were thinking he might, but they stayed at home, did their job, and Caleb Woodard was sacked for a big loss at the 50-yard line, 45-yard line of Swain County.
We have a timeout on the field. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back here on the Maroon Devils Network.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Fans, welcome back on second down and long. We try to throw to the right side. Brody Bowman hit hard in the backfield by Andrew Elmore from East Wilkes, and Stevie cut it loose a little too high.
It made it go a little high, and it did. An incomplete pass out of bounds.
So now
Third down coming up.
Third down, we need about 19. Third down and 19. 1 minute, 23 seconds to play before the half. We've got 3 wide to the left side. Caleb Woodard coming over here. Brody Bowman throwing down the right side. Timing pattern up for grabs. Almost caught by Jordan Cody down the right sideline.
He hit him in stride, looked like, but wasn't able to come up with it. It was defended well by East Wilkes. Incomplete pass. 4th down and long now.
And it looks like we're going to decide to punt the ball away from what we see the personnel coming in. Jordan Cody's going to drop and punt. We still have 1:16 to play in the half. So now they're going to drop back Andrew Nance. He's their speed guy in the backfield. Number 5 has over 1,055 yards rushing this year. Jordan Cody back to punt. Not a big rush by East Wilkes. Nice punt by Jordan. And back with a fair catch, hitting a knee at the 20. East Wilkes will take over there with 1:07 to play here before halftime.
They like the fair catch a lot, don't they?
They do.
Definitely out of bounds.
And you know, that's surprising, Steve, because they have some people who can run.
I know it.
But
they fair caught about every kick they received tonight.
And a lot of coaches like to be safe as opposed to gambling sometimes, though. I can understand some of that as well, as we'd rather make sure we have that football in good, safe possession. East Wilkes now. Quarterback under center again. Tosses left side. Here they come with a sweep. And they run to the right side. And down at the 25-yard line. Good tackling over there by Caleb Woodard.
Johnny Woodard also went on it.
Angel Bowers coming over there to help out. Clock still running, 45 seconds. We might see one more play, and that should be it before halftime.
John's already gone. He's coming down. I thought if Caleb could have widened a little bit, we had Jordan.
Clock still running, 37 seconds and counting. Second down, they need 5. Their quarterback back to throw. Has pressure, and it's going to be dropped at the 18-yard line. Good penetration in there by Johnny Woodard.
Johnny Woodard is a ball player.
20 seconds and counting. Nobody's trying to stop the clock. We might not see another play before halftime. East Wilkes in no hurry to get the play off. Clock is running, and now we hear a whistle, and are we going to see a timeout? Yes, indeed. Got one more. Got a timeout, looks like here. And I tell you what, let's keep it right here, guys, just so we don't miss the final play of the first half. But we appreciate everybody listening in on the Maroon Devils Network, and also hopefully via radio on 1590 WBHN. as we understand they're carrying the broadcast live tonight as well, and we hope everything
good for them.
Yeah, from a technical end, we hope everything is alive and well. And we appreciate our fans following us no matter what the venue or the media, if you will.
It's good to have 1590 back on the air.
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. The coach's final instruction here before probably the final play. There might be time for a couple depending on the play with 12 seconds before halftime. And the head referee still talking to the East Wilkes sideline for whatever reason, as he looks at the clock, and I think they're going to adjust the clock a little bit. As they look at the clock, look at the press box, and now they put 18 seconds on it instead of 12 and a half. So definitely time for two plays if East Wilkes decides to go that direction. They put a man in motion to the left side. They come running straight ahead. And
I'll let Travis over the time and then run the ball right up the middle.
Now the Maroon Devils call a timeout. This time, let's break down the line. We'll be right back after this timeout on the Maroon Devils Network.
In a time of constant budget cuts and increased demand for services and resources, school systems across the state, including our own, are faced with financial challenges. With your help, it is our goal to establish the Maroon Strong Fund, which will be used year after year to help fund programs that are essential for the students of Swain County. For more information or to give, just Google Maroon Strong Fund, click on the Google site, and follow the directions.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
12 seconds on the clock before halftime. It's a fourth down for East Wilkes. They're going to punt the football away, and they're going to punt it deep. There is no return by the Maroon Devils. It's going to roll all the way to the 39-yard line. We actually have 1.5 seconds. So, Steve, time for one play before halftime.
I suppose. All on the 39-yard line. Like I said, we've got time for one play. We can throw a Hail Mary. Maybe get Jordan Cody down next to the goal line. Maybe Brody Bowman can throw it that far. He's got a good arm.
Yes, indeed. So now Brody comes on with the play call from offensive coordinator Jeff Moore on the sideline. Over there right behind him, a lot of Maroon Devil fans making the trip up here to East Wilkes. Brody's going to be in the shotgun, 4 wide, 2 on each side. Here they come after him. He's going to have to step up and run, and he's running well down inside the 45-yard line, but that's going to be the final play before halftime here from East Wilkes in the second round of the state 1AA playoffs as we're broadcasting live on a Friday night. So we go to the locker room. Our score, East Wilkes 15, our Maroon Devils 7. Stay tuned. Lots more coming up tonight on the Maroon Devils Network.
Make sure you go by the concession stand. Get some of those pork tenderloin sandwiches. Regular chopped barbecue sandwiches, hot dogs. Nachos and cheese, french fries, and some of that hot cheesy pizza. Okay, get your tickets out if you bought tickets down at the FFA tent for the picnic tables. And I believe this is winner's choice. And we're going to have 2 drawings, and the winner picks the size picnic table you want. Got your white tickets out? 755 78 38 755 7838. If you have that ticket, come up to the booth. Seven 7838. Bring your ticket up to the press box.
Hey, make a left-hand turn right there.
Okay, 755-7838 is marked number 1. You'll get first choice of your picnic tables. And the second winner is going to be 532-8653. 532-8653. And you're winner number 2. You get second choice. But bring your ticket up to the press box. We do have some more halftime scores. Mitchell and Mount Airy, the winner of this game, will play the winner of our game. Mitchell 14, Mount Airy 7. Montgomery 21, East Surrey 20. And East Lincoln 21, Wilkes Central 0. And I believe all these are halftime scores. Good try, Shannon. I'm impressed. under the 3-minute warm-up required by the State Athletic Association. We'll remind you who our 2015-16 Cardinal Athletics sponsors are: North Elkin Tire, Associated Heating and Air, Cooks Incorporated, Mazzini's Italian Restaurant, Wilks Transportation Authority, Speedy Shell, Elkin Funeral Service, Combs Butcher Shop, Pleasant Grove Baptist Church, Rittabug Exterminate, Brame Huey Pharmacy, Parish Tire Company, Bojangles of North Wilkesboro, Big Tom's Wings and Pizza, State Road Animal Hospital, Chad Miller and Sons Construction, still have the 2 tickets up here for the FFA picnic table giveaway. I don't know if somebody has gone down to the trailer. We haven't heard from the FFA. But we do have 2 tickets up here. First choice winner is 7557838. And second choice winner is 5328653. We have those tickets in the press box.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Fans, welcome back. The second half just about ready to get underway here at East Wilkes High School. We talked to Joe Holt here in the press box a few minutes ago, and he did confirm, Steve, it's pretty chilly out there on a Friday night up here on the high country at East Wilkes High School. It's chilly.
I'm glad we're indoors.
You better believe it. We've been out there a couple of times, and it can get cold up here
yeah.
up here in what we call the high country, as we're south of Mount Airy, but up in the area not too far from Boone, of course, North Wilkesboro. A lot of you folks, we're in the town of Ronda, R-O-N-D-A. Ronda is the city we're next to here at East Wilkes High School. But we're ready to go. We're going to get the football back. Let's see if we can answer back and hit them in the mouth a little bit and get back in this football game. This kickoff is going to go out of bounds, which is good news for us. We'll get it in good field position here, Steve, to start the third quarter.
Yeah, what we'll get on the 35-yard line when that out, or 40?
Should be getting it on the 35, I believe. Let's see as they talk about the illegal procedure. That call is, of course, they're going to re-kick it. The penalty is declined. Decline the penalty. We'll get the re-kick. Of course, we have some outstanding return men, and Angel Bowers back there along with Jordan Cody. So, obviously, we like our chances of bringing this ball back.
Yeah, anytime one of those guys touch the ball, they got the potential to go all the way.
And you're right. We're going to probably catch this if they kick it down the field, probably around the 20-yard line. So, chances of a good return are very good right here. Here we go. They kick this one short, and they're going to kick it away from our return men, so no return again as it goes out of bounds. So, Steve, they've scouted us, and they know they don't want to get it to our guys.
Yeah, he almost got it to Jordan Cody that time. Didn't quite make it to him, but it's out of bounds once again.
And they're going to re-kick it. We decline it again. So we're going to force them back another 5 yards, and now we'll get another chance to return and maybe get it even better.
They're kicking now from the 30-yard line.
So they keep doing this, Steve. Pretty soon we're going to have it at midfield.
That'll be all right.
But as any good team will know, you don't want to kick the football to outstanding return men like we have, and that's just good scouting.
Playing with fire when you do.
Because they have the capability of taking it to the house. And East Wilkes is aware of that. This time they kick it down the middle of the field on the ground. It's going to be, we finally get on it. Wow, that was a loose hot potato at the 38-yard line. Wow, finally getting on it down there was Trey Bradley. But that ball was...
It was a free ball. Anybody that got it had it.
Once it goes 10 yards, it's anybody's football.
Oh, yeah. First and 10, Swain County from the 38-yard line.
So here we go, Steve. Let's see if we can set the tone here. Let's see if we can hit them in the mouth a little bit and get this momentum back and show them what we're made of. We line up strong side left this time on first down and 10. A lot of folks up in the box. We run to the right side and just out across the line of scrimmage for a yard or two.
That's about it. Not too much.
Well, they give us looks like a pretty good spot there. Going to spot it at the 42-yard line. We'll call it a gain of about 3.
About 3 yards.
Yeah.
2nd and 7 now for Swain County.
And the Maroon Devils will line up. This time looks like in the backfield we're going to have a new face. Keyshawn Beener is in the backfield for the Maroon Devils. We haven't seen him carry tonight.
He's a very talented young man. I'm glad to see him out there.
He is. Got a couple of sophomores back there with Beener and, of course, our quarterback, Brody Bowman. Here we go. Handoff left side this time. And, again, not a whole lot of room there, Steve. They're plugging the holes as Keyshawn runs into them.
Yeah, not much going on. Gain about a couple of yards. 3rd and about long 5 coming up.
3rd and 5 is right on a cold night at East Wilkes High School. The first time in school history they've hosted a second-round playoff game. And let's see if we can make it a bad night for them, if we can keep this drive alive. 3rd down and 5. Handoff right side. And there's a first down as Derek Fortner plows out across to East Wilkes territory.
Good hard-nosed running, but Derek Fortner, he got that handoff and went off the right side and got a first down. First and 10, Swain County.
Big run for Derek, Steve. I'm not sure if somebody just tripped him or if he just lost his footing, but he got into the secondary before he went down.
I think he just lost his footing. He had some room to run.
He really did. Good running by Derek Fortner. He's our leading ground gainer coming into this football game. First down and 10 now. At the 46, here comes Brody Bowman, quarterback keeper, down to the 44, a 2-yard gain. And an interesting score at halftime, 21-21, Murphy and Rosman.
That's interesting, yeah. That's at Murphy, isn't it?
Yes, it is at Murphy. And we know both teams are very talented, though. 2 good football teams there.
That could go either way.
It could. Robbinsville easily leading in their football game. A couple of our other Smoky Mountain Conference members. Second down. We need about 7 or 8 to go. A little delayed handoff, but boy, we've got a penalty flag and not much.
I think we moved.
Yes, we did. That's going to move us back 5 yards, Steve. So now second down at about 12 or 13.
That didn't come in a very good time, did it?
Nope. At the 48 now, second down and 13 we'll call it. Here from East Wilkes High School. East Wilkes in their solid red. Our Maroon Devils in solid white. They're the Cardinals, and we are the Maroon Devils. Caleb Woodard lining up left, everybody in tight. Kind of an offset eye here for Brody. Runs the option. He's going to keep it. He's going to turn the corner. Got some room inside the 40-yard line. Good blocking downfield.
Good running by Brody Bowman.
Big Jake Moore and company leading the charge on the blocking.
Didn't get a first down, but he's down within about 2.5 yards of it.
Yep.
3rd down and about 2.5.
Steve, that was good blocking as they cleared the right side over there, and that's how Brody Bowman was able to get off about 12 yards.
And he wisely just followed his blockers.
Good job from the offensive line. Let's see if we can keep it going here. 3rd down. And as Steve said, about 2.5 yards to go. Split backs. This time we flip the strong side left. Jake Moore and friends lining up over there. And we run to the left side this time. Close to a first down. Close at the 36. Very close. That was Keyshawn Beener. And he's running over there behind Jonathan White.
Depends on the spot.
Boy, Steve, it is really close. Let's see if it's close enough.
That.
I think we got it. But, well, yeah, there it is. There it is.
First and 10, Swain County.
Referee finally decided it's close enough. First down at the 36, almost a 35 of East Wilkes.
That was a big first down.
That was a big conversion. And this is Maroon Devil football. A few yards here, a few yards there, and keep backing up the defense. First down and 10. Here we go with a strong side left this time. Handoff to the right side. No, it's going to be Bowman keeping Brody down inside the 25-yard line. Nice run by Brody Bowman and a good fake on the handoff.
He gained the first down. He gained 10 yards.
Nice run by Brody Bowman.
Good decision.
And again, he just made a good decision, and again, a good play fake that kind of froze that side of the defense. So good work by Brody Bowman now.
First and 10, Swain County.
So now in the third quarter, 15-7, East Wilkes in the lead. Split backs again, handoff right side, and boy, Brody and company got the handoff made, and we got some positive yards, but they were tough yards, Steve.
Not many. He didn't get many. Maybe a couple, maybe 1 or 2 yards.
So now we're halfway gone exactly.
He got about 4. Second and about 6 looked like to me.
Yep. Second and 6 after a 4-yard gain. We have 7.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. And it's still 15-7 East Wilkes. We kind of have to almost lean out of the press box to see the clock over here.
Yeah.
Now we flip strong side right. Split backs again for Brody. Hands off. Keeps it left side, still running hard down to the 15-yard line. I'll tell you, that little play fake by Brody Bowman is really working on this drive, Steve.
He done some slick ball handling and good decision making on this drive by Brody Bowman.
He has a good play fake where he fakes to the running back and then keeps it just outside the left tackle. And right now it's working really well.
Yes, it is.
At the 15-yard line. Now the Maroon Devils. Let's see if we can keep this drive alive. First down and 10. Brody Bowman hands off right side this time.
He's still got 4.5.
It's still down near the 10-yard line.
Gaining about 4 or 5 yards. Pretty good gain on first down.
Yeah, almost to the 10, Steve. We'll call it the 11-yard line.
Second and maybe 6.
Good hard-nosed running by all our backfield guys right now. Keyshawn Beener, Derek Fortner, Brody Bowman, all running really hard right now for the Maroon Devils. Derek Fortner on the right, Keyshawn Beener on the left, right behind Bowman. Derek Fortner gets the call. Derek inside the 10.
Got a few yards.
Yep, down to about maybe the 8-yard line.
That'll bring up a big third down play right now for Swain County.
Third down, Steve, we're still going to need about 4. Line of scrimmage is just about the 9-yard line.
Of course, we win 4 down territory, no doubt about it. We trail by 8 points, 15-7.
Here we go, third down and 4 from the 9. Split backs again. Brody Bowman, he's going to keep it left side. He's down to near the 6, but short, I believe.
That's going to bring up 4th down if he didn't make it.
It is short from what we can see. Again, we're at a really bad angle in this press box, but we're about, wow.
Scoreboard says 4th and 2.
I'd say that's pretty close.
Yes.
Here we go, 4th down. We need a couple. We run power to the left side again. This time Brody keeps it to the right side. He's knocked back.
Backward.
I don't know if he got it, Steve. I don't know if he did. I don't think he did.
I don't think so either. Depends on the spot.
I don't think he got it.
I don't think so. Ball goes over on downs.
He's still short, so just shy of the 5-yard line. It's East Wilkes football. That's a huge stand by the East Wilkes defense.
Yeah, that was big. That was really big.
So now at the 6-yard line, it's first down and 10. East Wilkes, that coming with 4:53 to play here in the third quarter. East Wilkes up 15-7.
That was Swain County's opening drive in the second half, and they almost got it to the end zone, not quite.
Yep, used over 7, or check that, Steve, used over 4 minutes on that drive. Here comes East Wilkes, running out to the left side, trying to turn the corner, but we don't let them get outside. Good defense by the Maroon Devils. That's Ross Ensley coming up and Jordan Cody on the stop. So both teams relying
Gained
on their
4
ground game.
yards on that play, 2nd and 6.
Now they bring in the play from the sideline. The quarterback again, only a sophomore. We have 2 sophomore quarterbacks here tonight. Bryce Vestal for the Cardinals, and of course our Brody Bowman. Got a man in motion again. Their quarterback wants to throw. Down the left sideline, timing pattern, and it's complete down across the 35-yard line for East Wilkes. It's a big first down.
Out close, almost to the 40-yard line, looks like.
Well, the officials are talking it over. Let's see what they're going to decide, Steve. They do say he caught the ball. Pass complete down there to 25, Joel Logan. And that was close to being out of bounds.
It was very close. On Swain sideline, across the field.
But again, that's the third time tonight the receiver has slipped in behind our secondary. That coming with 4 minutes to play in the third quarter, 15-7. Cardinals stay on the ground, and we knock them down.
At the line of scrimmage, they might have gained a yard, maybe 2, not much.
Good coverage up there with Isaiah Bradley.
Cutshaw also, and then Johnny Woodard.
Johnny Woodard. So now, second down, they still need about 8.5, almost 9 at the 40. They got to get out to near the 49-yard line. And they're in no hurry. They take their time bringing the play in from the sideline. I was trying to see if I could see a play clock, but I can't see one anywhere, to be honest with you.
I don't think they have one.
I don't think they do either. Back to throw. The quarterback trying to set up the screen. Here comes pressure off the middle. Throws down the middle. It's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete.
In and out of the hands of number 3, Devin Couch.
Ross Indley on the defense, and he was able to knock it away.
Ross was there. Angel Bowers there. And that's going to bring up third down and 9. So good secondary play that time, Steve.
Yeah, that was huge. He was open, but Ross Indley was able to turn on the jets and close the gap and knock the ball away at the last second.
25, Joel Logan brings in the play from the sideline this time for the Cardinals. He goes wide left. Jared Wood, 17, comes wide to the right side. Almost
third down and 9.
Got a man in motion again. Quarterback, straight drop. He has pressure. They were coming after him, and he's going to have to throw it away. And it's intercepted.
Intercepted. Caleb Woodard.
Nope, they say he's out of bounds.
Is he out of bounds?
They say he's out of bounds, I believe.
Oh, man.
Yep, he had it.
That was on East Wilkes sideline.
Yep, right in front of the East Wilkes bench. So it's going to bring up fourth down and 9, and I think they're going to punt it away, Steve.
Yeah, they'll have to punt.
Wow.
I thought we had it at the 48-yard line.
Yeah. Caleb caught it, no doubt. But they're going to say he was out of bounds. Jordan Cody back to receive the punt now. Good defensive stand.
Yeah, we needed that.
We stopped East Wilkes. Now we get the football back here in the third quarter, down 15-7. Good snap. Pretty good rush. High punt, a lot of hang time. There's going to be no return here as it's going to bounce down to the 30-yard line. First down and 10 is where we'll have it now with 2:57 to play in the third quarter. Down 15-7, Steve. But so far the third quarter, we got close.
But no cigar.
No cigar. Let's see if we can light up a stogie on this drive here with points on the board.
That's right.
But again, we're playing in the second round of the State 1AA playoffs against the number 1 seed East Wilkes, who is 12-0.
And it's a good one. And we got a good ball game on our hands.
Yeah, both teams getting after it. Let's see if we can, again, come up with points. This time to the right side, it's going to be Chandler Norton. Get some help over there on the right side. Strong side right. And we run over there. Here comes Keyshawn Beener cutting back inside to the 32-yard line. Very late penalty flag. Let's see. Normally when it comes a little late, this time it might be on the defense.
Maybe. We certainly hope so.
Yep, personal foul, face mask.
Face mask.
That might give us a first down.
There are two varieties of that, isn't there? A 5-yard and a 10-yard or 15-yard pin variety.
I believe you're right. This one is going to be the variety we like.
The big one. That's 15 yards.
Out to the 48-yard line. First down and 10, Maroon Devils. And I tell you, those penalty yards really add up and really help.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they really hurt.
Or they could really kill you. You're right. Brody Bowman talks to his backfield mates. This time got a power eye. This time Ross Hensley's in the backfield. Ross
That's
Hensley.
unusual. That's happened before, but not very often.
Now we line him up. Hand off, and boy, they hit Keyshawn in the backfield. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all, Steve. Boy, they were really bringing the leather on that play.
Yeah, they were all over him. He was able to shrug off of one defender in the offensive backfield, but they got him by the time he got to the line of scrimmage.
So a lot of times when you have three guys in the backfield in that power eye set, nobody wide, you can stuff a lot of people up in the box. And both teams have good size up front. There's some good size lads on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely.
This time we line up 2 wide to the right side. Second down, it's still almost 10. Got a whistle. Procedure against our Maroon Devils, 5 yards. So now it's going to bring up 2nd and 15 at the 44. Doggone it.
Well, that wasn't nice.
Nope, we got one that went our way, and now we got one that didn't. Here in the third quarter, East Wilkes on the lead, 15-7. Let's see if we can turn the tables and get it going. Jordan and Angel wide to the right side. Split backs behind Brody. Bunch of guys up in the box now. 7 guys in the box. Brody Bowman rolling to the right side, has pressure, fires over the head of Jordan Cody downfield.
Incomplete. Third down now, 15.
Well, the fans are getting into this game, Steve, and we still have 1:25 to play in the third quarter. East Wilkes still leads 15-7.
My bad, it's still the second down.
So second down now. Line of scrimmage is just out across the 40-yard line. Oh, we got a holding call.
Where'd that come from?
Oh, it's going to be a decline, though, so that means it's going to be third down. Third down and 15. So declining the penalty. Now the ball is at the 44. Here we go, third down. Need a big play. Trips out here on the left side. Jordan Cody up top on the right. Let's see if they bring the blitz, and they do. They're after Brody, firing it down the middle, and he overthrew everybody. That one didn't have a chance. And I think, Steve, the pressure coming, he just threw that one away.
Yeah, they were blitzing, and they were in his face, and he had to do something with the ball fast, and he overthrew Jordan Cody on the right side.
So now we're going to have to punt it back to East Wilkes. It's been a standoff here in the third quarter with 1:21 to play. Our Maroon Devils got it down inside the 10. But now East Wilkes will get the football back. Not a big rush. Jordan Cody, nice punt. And this time they're going to bring it back out to the 25, 30, 35. Knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's going to be their number 5, Andrew Nance. So one of the few times we've actually seen a return tonight, Steve, on any kind of a kick.
That's Logan Gunner on the stop for Swain County, knocked him out of bounds. Yeah, I think that's the first time they've returned one.
Just a little over a minute to play now in the third quarter. As two good teams go at it here in the second round here at East Wilkes High School. They line him up pretty much like normal. Time to bring a man in motion. They have a misdirection handoff right up the gut. Here they go into the secondary. And again, that's number 3 on the carry. That's Devin Couch. And he's into Maroon Devil territory at the 44.
Good run on first down by East Wilkes.
Little misdirection on that handoff. And here they go. Let's see if we can slow them down now as their sophomore quarterback, Bryce Vestal, looks to the sideline.
Swain County's 45-yard line. Angel Bowers finally made the stop for Swain County.
Cardinals in their solid red, receivers to each side. Not that old double wing look on offense. Got a man in motion again. The quarterback's going to keep it. Tosses it to the right side. It's number 3 again. Good open field tackle by Angel Bowers.
That's good tackling by Angel.
Got about 28 seconds to play. Angel shaking up on the play. You can tell he's hurting a little bit. Angel kind of.
He's going to try to shake it off.
Yeah, he's trying to shake it off. He's kind of doubled over, but I tell you what, this time of the year, Steve, every football team in America has players banged up and hurt. And this should be the final play of the third quarter now. East Wilkes might not even run the play, and they're not. They're going to let the quarter run out. So we're going to take a break after 3 quarters of play here at East Wilkes. Our score, the Cardinals 15, our Maroon Devils 7. We'll be back on the Maroon Devils Network.
In a time of constant budget cuts and increased demand for services and resources, school systems across the state, including our own, are faced with financial challenges. With your help, it is our goal to establish the Maroon Strong Fund, which will be used year after year to help fund programs that are essential for the students of Swain County. For more information or to give, just Google Maroon Strong Fund, click on the Google site, and follow the directions.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Thank you, Joe Holt. Welcome back. We're 3 quarters in the can, but hey, we have 12 more minutes left to play, and we expect a lot of good things to happen here in the fourth quarter. We're down 15-7. Cardinals with the football, and we knock them down in the backfield. A lot of play in there by Johnny Woodard, Steve, to throw them for a loss. Outstanding.
Good play by Johnny Woodard.
Outstanding work on the defense.
It's all now fourth quarter action. It's who's in the best shape. That's what's going to tell the tale. Close ball game, 15-7. Swain County trailing, but who's in the best shape? We're going to find out.
3rd down and 12 now. Cardinals with the football at our 46-yard line. Maroon Devils, 4 guys up on the line of scrimmage here. 3rd and long. Look for their quarterback, the sophomore, Bryce Vestal, to throw it again. He's very capable. Here comes pressure. Sets up the screen. Incomplete. Trying to get it over on the left side here to the man in the backfield, Devin Couch. Pass incomplete. 4th down, and we'll get the football back now as the Cardinals have to punt.
Ross Inley was all over that play.
He was. Good penetration there, Steve, and Jordan Cody back deep. And you know they're going to try to punt it away from Jordan Cody.
It's going to be a huge possession coming up for Swain County.
So now, here we go. Getting the football back. Got to be careful, though. Anytime you have a special teams play, you just never know. Good snap. Good rush. Good punt. Jordan Cody is going to see this one take a bounce. He's going to take it at the 15, at the 20, out at the 30, 35, 40.
Cody!
Finally ran out of room on the sideline at the 42-yard line, but the best return tonight by either team.
Jordan Cody had a lane, and he busted it up on the right side and got good return yardage. 1st and 10, Swain County. Oh, it's on 45-yard line.
Good run by Jordan Cody. Always exciting when he has a little room.
43-yard line of Swain County.
So now 1st down and 10. Still plenty of time right now with 11 minutes to play in the ball game. We're in the fourth quarter, down by 8, 15-7. Maroon Devils got a man wide right. Jordan Cody also over here with Angel Bowers. In the split backs, Jordan comes in motion. And the toss goes to Jordan around the left side, trying to turn the corner. They're spreading it out, though. They don't let us get outside.
Yeah, they sprung him out and didn't let him turn the corner and brought him down for no gain.
So, again, East Wilkes with a lot of team speed. They cover the sideline to sideline pretty well, a lot like we do on defense, Steve.
Yeah, pretty good.
They have active linebackers like we do that can run sideline to sideline. So they're tough to get outside on.
Second down and 10 coming up for Swain County.
Maroon Devils, everybody in tight. Second down, we need 12. We hand off to the right side. No room over there for Derek Fortner. He's going to bring up 3rd down and still almost 10. And I believe we might have a penalty flag.
That's not good.
Going to have to back up. 5-yard penalty again for procedure. We'll spot it at the 36.5-yard line. So now, 2nd down and long. We've got to get into East Wilkes territory at the 47 for a 1st down. Brody back to throw over the middle. Oh, penalty flag down. Got a procedure call. We tried to hit Caleb Woodard on the tight end pass. and they tackled him before the ball got there.
Yeah, they definitely got early contact on that.
Oh, they tackled him, and he didn't have the ball yet. So we ought to have a first down, but let's see how they're going to run this penalty. There is the interference call
against East Wilkes.
And looks like they're going to mark it off, though, from the line of scrimmage. It's not going to be a first down. They're going to spot it at the, well, I don't know. They're still going. They're close out at the 49-yard line. It's going to bring up second down and yard and a half or 2 yards. So big penalty. Let's see if we can convert. Handoff right side. Fortner in the secondary. Derek with a first down. Down to the 39-yard line goes Derek Fortner.
Good hard-nosed running by Derek Fortner. That's Henry Fortner's grandson, in case nobody didn't know about that.
That's a strong run. He had contact from the moment he got the football, but he just would not go down.
1st and 10, Swain County.
So now, fourth quarter with 9:43 and counting. We've got to have 8 points to tie. But one first down, one play at a time. Everybody in tight. Handoff left side. This time it's going to be Brody Bowman on the call. Brody down to about the 36-yard line. Gain of about 3 maybe. 2nd and 7 looks like, Steve.
That's what it looks like. Big play coming up. 2nd down and about 7.
Good drive here by the Maroon Devils. Got to hang on to that football. 2nd down and 7, split backs again. Derek Fortner on the call. Inside the 35 to the 32-yard line is Derek. He's going to bring up 3rd down and
about 4 or 5.
Yep, about 4 yards. We're in 4-down territory. Looks like we got a player banged up out there on the field. And getting up very slowly. So a timeout on the field right now as got one of our guys shaken up as Kerry Powell is out there along with Coach Neil Blankenship. And that's the guy shaken up is going to be 68, Ryan Long. Ryan's going to have to come out and play. He walks off slowly, but at least he's walking off,
yeah,
Steve.
That's a good sign. He's up and walking. I think he's going to be all right, but he is definitely shaking up a little bit.
Yep. It's hard to tell. Looks like potentially an ankle. You just never know from up here, but we hope he's going to be okay.
Oh, yeah, he will be. He's tough.
So looks like we hope Ryan comes back in. If it's a high ankle sprain, those can really be a real pain. All right, here we go. Keyshawn and Derek in the backfield behind Brody. 3rd down. We still need about 4 at their 34-yard line. Brody hands off right side. Derek Fortner down near the 30. Looks like he's close, but just short.
Just short, maybe a yard short.
Gonna bring it. Yep.
4th down.
4th down and a long yard, Steve.
Almost 2.
Yeah, we didn't get a good spot on that one. 4th down and 2. You're right. So now this is a huge 4th down. 8:15 to play.
Got a lot riding on this one play right now. 4th and almost 2 yards.
8:15 to play in the ball game. They lead 15-7. We need a first down to keep this drive alive, to try to tie it up here at East Wilkes. Everybody inside again. Nobody wide. Handoff right side. And Derek, I believe he has it.
Right up in the middle of the line, and depends on the spot.
I think he's got it. I believe he's got it at the 28-yard line. First down, Maroon Devils.
Oh, yeah. Derek Fortner.
I tell you, it's not easy, though, is it?
Oh, those were tough yards right there.
Yeah, those guys are making us work for every inch out there.
1st down and 10 on the 28-yard line of East Wilkes, Swain County.
So here we go. New set of downs. First down now. Inside their 30. Same set, split backs. Handoff left side. Keyshawn gets the call. He gets a couple of yards down to the 25. But, Steve, all you got to do is keep moving those chains.
That's right, moving those knees and legs and the chains.
Yep. Saw one of our chain gang on the way up, David Anthony, down the road.
Oh, yeah, he's a good one, isn't he?
He was with Glenn Jones. Now, that's a pair of them, isn't it?
They're good buddies. They stay together a lot. They're really good friends.
Hey, they're big Maroon Devil fans.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate it. Here we go again. This time we do the strong side right. So now we hand off to the right side. Derek Fortner trying to get a little seam to run through. He
got
carries
a few yards.
Yep, down to the 24-yard line, we'll say. He's going to bring up third down and about 5.5.
Maybe almost 6.
Yeah, almost 6. And Ross Ensley coming back into the offensive lineup. Ryan Long came in for a play, but he goes back out. He's still a little gimpy on that leg. Again, looks like an ankle, maybe a high ankle sprain. And now here we go. Another big third down play. We need 6. But we're in 4-down territory. Handoff, left side. Keyshawn, he's hit. Gets a couple or 3 down to the 20-yard line.
That might be a couple yards short.
It is. Definitely 2, maybe 3 yards short. I'm going to say 4th down here, Steve, and still about 2.5, 6 minutes to play in the ball game. We need 8 to tie, and we need about 2.5, almost 3 for a first down. 4th down here.
A big one.
We're out there, 20-yard line. Can we convert? Handoff straight ahead. Derek Fortner. I don't think he got it.
I don't know. Depends on the spot. He's in the mess, sir.
It does depend on the spot.
I don't think he got it either.
Had a good surge momentarily, but I'm not sure they're going to give us a good spot here. Let's see. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, we didn't get it.
It goes over on downs. East Wilkes, 1st and 10. It's about the 19-yard line.
Yes. So, Steve, that's the second time here in the second half they've stopped us inside the red zone.
That was big. They put it on the 20.
That is huge. They're going to put it on the 20-yard line. The good thing is, with 5:35 still to play, if we can hold them, we still have time to get the football back.
That's right. We've still got time.
But we've got to stop them. We can't let them get 2 or 3 first downs so they can use up the clock.
We trail by 8 points, 15-7.
Misdirection handoff. Here they come, right up the middle for about 8 yards, out to the 28-yard line. Greg Cutshaw on the tackle. So now, second down. They need 1.5 yards at the 28-yard line. And, of course, they're going to take all the time they can.
They're going to milk the clock as much as they can.
You said it. We got to stop them here and try to get this football back. Maroon Devils, a bunch of guys up in the box. They have 2 wide now. Got a man in motion again. There's a penalty flag. They moved. They should move back 5 yards now, which will bring up 2nd and 7.
I think we scored on our first possession of this ball game and not since then.
Yep, we opened up with a good drive.
And scored a touchdown.
Yes.
To make it 7-0.
Yep, and we've been inside the red zone twice more.
Oh, yeah.
So now we officials spotted at the 24. Second down and about 7. Clock shows 4:47 to play. 15-7, East Wilkes on the lead. Long count by the quarterback. Turns, misdirection handoff right side. They are close to a first down at the 29, 1 yard shy. Coming up on the tackle over there is Trey Bradley. So now 3rd down and 1 for the Cardinals. And we're going to have a timeout on the field with a break in the action. 4:31 to play. It's 15-7. We'll be back on the Maroon Devils Network.
In a time of constant budget cuts and increased demand for services and resources, school systems across the state, including our own, are faced with financial challenges. With your help, it is our goal to establish the Maroon Strong Fund, which will be used year after year to help fund programs that are essential for the students of Swain County. For more information or to give, just Google Maroon Strong Fund, click on the Google site, and follow the directions.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Thank you, Joe. 4:31 to play here. Now a big 3rd down and 1. 4:31 to play. We need 8 to tie, but East Wilkes has the ball and a chance to extend the game as the quarterback keeps it on the right side. They have the first down out across the 30-yard line. So that gives them a new set of downs here in the fourth quarter.
That was on third down. It would have been nice if we could have stopped them right there and made them punt.
But now with they can use a couple more minutes off the clock, Steve. But again, we've basically got to stop them on this series. I'm not sure we can let them have another first down. The clock is our enemy right now.
Absolutely.
One man wide to the left side now for the Cardinals. They're trying to keep us honest on defense. Even though you've got to believe they're going to run the football, pretty much you just never know. Quarterback again taking his time under center. He's going to turn and toss it to the right side. Here comes 3 again. Around the right side out to the 34-yard line again. It's going to be Devin Couch.
Stayed in bounds, so the clock will continue to run.
So now, second down. Cardinals need 7. So now at the 34-yard line is where the officials spot the football. They need 7 for a first down.
Less than 3 minutes to play.
Yes, indeed, and the clock is so big right now. Most everybody in pretty tight for the Cardinals. They are going to throw. Rolling as the quarterback has pressure. Rolls to the right side. We sack him back at the 25-yard line. Big play in the backfield by Johnny Woodard.
Johnny Woodard right after him, and Johnny Woodard got him for a big sack.
Maroon Devils call a timeout. That will stop the clock now with 3:12 to play. And it's going to bring up third down and long. Fans, stay with us. A lot of football coming up. We'll be right back on the Maroon Devils Network.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
3:12 left to play. Now third down and long for the Cardinals of East Wilkes High School. If we can stop them here, we can get the football back with time on the clock. And the quarterback is going to run reverse, and they have a wide open field on the right side. Here they go, and a first down for East Wilkes on the reverse out to the 47-yard line. And Steve, that is going to be hard to overcome.
Oh yeah, finally brought down by William Paul. But that was a big one. That was a big reverse. There was nobody out there.
Well, they had everybody coming to the left side, and the reverse took it all the way around to the right side, and there was a lot of open field out there.
First and 10 East Wilkes, the 47-yard line.
That one really stings. That one hurts. So now on the clock, there's only 2:56. So now East Wilkes with the football near midfield. Again, got a man in motion, handoff to the right side. Here comes their big running back into the secondary. Jordan Cody finally drags him down at the 35-yard line. But another big game.
Another first down.
And that's K'Mon Bryan.
He's a hoss, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 6'3", 235. He's a load. So now at the 36-yard line, East Wilkes with another first down. And the clock running with 2:25 and counting. Got the same look in the backfield. Quarterback turns, misdirection handoff. They run down inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. This time again, it's going to be Couch, number 3 on the carry.
Bring up second down about 6.
Oh, we got a penalty flag, Steve. Bad penalty flag. Personal foul is going to give
Well, that's not good.
East Wilkes an automatic first down. And
That'll hurt.
boy, it's looking looking kind of dismal right now with just over 2 minutes left to play and a first down for East Wilkes.
That was a big nail right there.
It was. Down inside, just inside the 20 at the 18-yard line is going to be the new line of scrimmage. We can hope to keep the Cardinals off the scoreboard here. Let's see if we can do that here on defense.
We have to. We have to.
Yep. Got a wing over here on the left side. He comes in motion. Handoff goes to the big back, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage after maybe a yard or two. Good penetration in there. Good work by Johnny Woodard. Oh, no, another late flag.
Somebody's temper is running a little hot on them, I'm afraid.
Very late penalty
flag.
flag.
Two flags go flying.
Yeah. I'm not sure if there was a physical flag or if there was something said out on the football field. And it's going to be personal foul against East Wilkes. So that's going to back them up.
Well, that was a bad penalty for East Wilkes. I mean,
Yes.
They've got the game in hand right now. They need to just not do anything stupid. And they've got it, but...
Now 1:37 to play. Oh, now they come out, and it's offsetting personal fouls. A very late call there. Offsetting fouls, so basically nothing against either team.
And I just, no, nothing. That
Wow.
was amounted to absolutely nothing. And after they talked it over, it absolutely amounted to nothing.
So now at the 16-yard line, it's going to bring up a second down and 8, 1:37 to play. Right now we've got to hope for a turnover. Clock not running yet until the ball is snapped after the penalty. Second down and 8 now, East Wilkes. And there's going to be, looks like a timeout called. And the Cardinals call it, so we'll take a break. Fans, stay with us. It's not over yet. We'll be back on the Maroon Devils Network.
Okay, second and 8 for East Wilkes.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
East Wilkes running the football, using as much clock as they can down inside the 15-yard line now, 1:25 and counting, as they're looking at third down here, Steve. But we've got to have a turnover here.
Yeah, we've got to stop them. We need the ball.
Yep.
We really need the ball going in the other direction.
They can run a couple more plays and use some more time, but a turnover would really help our situation here. Down by 8, 15-7. Third down, they need, looks like about 4. They come in motion to the left side. Here they come to the left side in motion. They cut back inside, and they score the touchdown. So East Wilkes on the board, and carrying into the end zone is going to be Andrew Nance, one of their leading ground gainers, and this ball game is basically over as they now lead 21-7. Under a minute to play.
14-point lead, and they're going to kick an extra point, or try to.
So they're going to line up and try to let Carlos Aquino add a point, but there's a penalty flag down offside against the Maroon Devils. So it's half the distance basically. They step up 1.5 yards and they'll try to kick it. They get the snap down and the kick is up. And that's good. So do we go to our timeout with 50 seconds on the clock. But East Wilkes in the lead now, 22-7. We'll be right back on the Maroon Devils Network.
In a time of constant budget cuts and increased demand for services and resources, school systems across the state, including our own, are faced with financial challenges. With your help, it is our goal to establish the Maroon Strong Fund, which will be used year after year to help fund programs that are essential for the students of Swain County. For more information or to give, just Google Maroon Strong Fund, click on the Google site, and follow the directions.
And now back to live Maroon Devils football with Gary Ayers and Steve Moon on the Maroon Devils Network.
Fans, welcome back. Just under a minute left to play here in the second round of the state 1AA playoffs now as East Wilkes will kick it back to the Maroon Devils, and they squib kick it. It's going to be a loose football at the 47-yard line. Jumping on it over there is big Craig Cutshaw. And Craig doing a good job there as always. All Smoky Mountain Conference player from last year. He'll be back next year, and Craig's going to be a solid player on next year's team.
He'll be once again be a stalwart on that line.
You said it. He's had a good season this year, but now our Maroon Devils, of course, in a tough situation as just got to finish out strong and finish with class. And East Wilkes, of course, 4 guys way back deep. They're just
they sacked him.
Oh, Brody Bowman in trouble in the backfield. They were coming hard, and Brody had no time.
They blitzed him, and he had no time. Wow.
So the clock running now. Time for another play or two, Steve. And that's going to do it here at East Wilkes here tonight. And East Wilkes will be hosting another playoff game next Friday night here in the third round as they are the number 1 seed. And time for one more play for our Maroon Devils here. Brody Bowman will take the snap. We got a whistle. And East Wilkes calls a timeout. I think they saw they had an extra guy on the field who was almost caught before the ball was snapped. And we'll just keep it right here, Steve, and say thanks to everybody who has helped us out on the Maroon Devils Network this year. Of course, Joe Holt, always an outstanding job. He's out there in the cold tonight running the camera. And Toby and Sharon Burrell always providing us with stats and assistance here. And it's been a good season full of injuries. Injuries have just really, really hurt us all season long.
They sure have all year long. We've had key people go down with injuries all year long. We've overcome most of them, but in the end, it's been, like Gary said, it's been a really good year. I look forward to next year now.
You better believe it. Flip it out to the left side. There's Jordan Cody with the football. Jordan Cody down the sideline actually has some room. And Jordan Cody upended down inside the 40-yard line. And that's the ball game, fans. Got a late penalty flag. I'm not sure if they'll run another play, but there was a flag.
Can't end the game on a defensive penalty. If it's against East Wilkes, we'll run another play.
And this might actually be a personal foul on the defense.
It could be.
And I believe, yes, it is. No, it's going to be against the offense. It's declined. Ball game is over. So, Steve, that's going to wind it up again. Our final score, 22-7 here at East Wilkes High School. But again, our Maroon Devils, some solid football tonight, but a good East Wilkes team that will move on to the third round here.
Yeah, they remain undefeated. We fall to 8-5.
Yes, indeed. 8-5 overall on the season. But again, a playoff berth, and I'm sure a lot of our fans are going to be somewhat disappointed. But again, if we had all our players healthy, I want to think it could have been a better season.
It could have been, but it wasn't meant to be. We got to pack it up and go to the house and get ready for next year.
No question about it, fans. Thanks for joining us all season long, and we'll be back right here next year. Join us then on the Maroon Devils Network. So long, everybody.